7.
1.
Hey, bye, fuckers. I gotta go
Fawn, I saw that. Who laughed?
Oh my
Let
God.
me do my intro.
Say that.
Fucking crazy. Greetings, one and all, and welcome to episode 22 of Escape from Eisjung. Hello, everybody. Welcome. My name is Locko Von Mana. I am your humble dungeon master, and these are my fantabulous players. Say hi, fantabulous players.
Hello,
Hi, fantabulous players.
How's
Wonderful.
the fantabulous chat doing today?
I swear this intro gets more and more scuffed as we have more episodes. Welcome in, everybody.
You know what, Locko? I'm gonna come over there and beat you up.
No jokes.
You
No
can
jokes
certainly
about that.
try.
Just emotionally exhaust us. And
I
maybe
would
we'll
be
behave.
threatened if you didn't lose your match yesterday, nerd.
Fuck.
Oh,
Might lose a few
That's a
kneecaps.
VTW reference right there.
This meme will never change.
What was that, Locko? VT, what? What is that, Locko? What is that, Locko? What is that?
It's a show.
Where can I watch it?
I do it. It's here. You're watching it. This is VTW right now. We're doing it.
Oh no.
man.
Welcome in, everybody.
I'm gonna headbutt
Lobo,
hard
good
like
to
I
see
had
you as always. Greetings. Let us go over announcements. So, first announcement. I have a ref sheet now, guys. It's on my Twitter. It's pinned on my Twitter. Go like
Lizzie
it.
did a
Go
great
support it.
job. Let's
Yes, she
go.
did. She did fantabulous. She's so
Fantabulous
good.
players.
I love it.
Just like us.
Yeah, you guys
God,
should go
you're
check it out. If you're watching this, go to my Twitter and like that post. Do it, nerd. Do it. Also, Atrog, why do you have a cat?
On the way.
Atrog, why do you have a cat as your thing? Why is that there?
Bleh. Bleh.
That's the one piece.
Bleh.
That's the One Piece?
That's the One Piece.
It's
Oh my
real.
God.
One Piece is real?
It's real? What?
The One Piece.
The one
The
piece.
The One Piece is real.
It's real.
My brain cannot keep up with
Look,
that.
No.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
I'm sorry
I'm
we're
not.
like this.
It's been a week. This is what happens when we
I'm
don't
not
all
sorry.
talk on a regular basis. We just turn into this.
Hello. We are not
Other
actually
announcements.
fantabulous players. We're gremlins. I'm sorry.
No, you're still fantabulous players, y'all.
Fantabulous gremlins.
It's
It's a
it's like
lie.
that one lady
Fantabulous
that works
gremlins.
at like a daycare and she loves her job, but it's still a daycare.
She loves her job.
I
That's
love-
extraordinary.
I love my job. I love these kids, and meanwhile she's wiping vomit off of her shirt. Like,
Wiping away the tears.
Hey, it's still better than
these are
customer
tears of
service.
joy.
True. Yo, actually true though, Vaz. That is better than customer
I
service.
love videos.
Yeah, I know.
Next
Yeah,
announcement.
better.
Next announcement. It is official. VTW's applications for joining the roster are now closed. I announced last week on one of my streams that I was going to hold it open until the end of yesterday's VTW episode. So, if you wanted a chance to get in on VTW, your time has run out. I will be opening them up at some point later down the line. Maybe. I don't know. I'll think about it. But yeah, I'm gonna close it for now just so I can get through all the applications, because at the end of the day we had 23 VTubers apply for it. I've made like 4 or 5 of them so far, so I've got a lot to go through. So it's probably not gonna be open again for another couple months. So yeah, stay tuned if you are watching this and you want to be part of the VTW roster. Hang tight, your opportunity will come back one day. With that, yes. Oh yeah, I'm getting nervous to the day where like I hit the max, because I think the maximum amount of characters you can have in 2K22 is like 100, and I think I'm close to half of that. So
Yeah.
yeah, I'll probably end up removing some people at some point, like if I see that like no
Don't
one's
remove me.
interacting or
Vazer's
something
been
like that.
losing too much by Vazer.
No, I'm talking to people that like signed up for it and then like either don't show up to the streams or don't react to anything, you know. The people that very much just, you know, they just did it because they were like, why not? So yeah, but that's way down the line. Anyways, I think that's all the announcements. I'm trying to think of anything else. Yeah, that's all I can think of. Let's introduce our players here. It's an even-numbered episode, so we're gonna go bottom to top in the Discord, starting with Plum de Floofmoff. Introduce yourself.
Plum,
Plug your
Plum,
shit.
Plum,
What?
Plum,
I actually
Plum.
made it? What?
You weren't here last time. Yeah, you had a dragon in your place.
Hello, people. I'm from the Foof Moth, a fluffy fey moth that plays Fuatalin, who is a fairy that just, he does stuff. He was asleep the whole session, even during the dragon. It's nuts.
Yeah.
And that's about it. If you guys can do me a favor, though, throw a pie at Laco. That's about it.
Don't do that.
What kind of pie?
I think
Yes.
I've said this in a previous stream, but I swear the enunciation of your character's name, Plum, changes every time you say it.
Yep.
It does.
Yeah.
I love it.
I
Fuatalin.
still like
Fuatalin.
Fuatalin.
Yeah, that's
I love it.
Talen's the one I ran with.
I know, and I love it. Everyone says it differently, and I love running with that.
Like,
It
we're gonna get
works.
to, like, episode 50, and you're gonna be like, hi, my name is Plum, I play Flabba-Boo.
Slabba-dabba-ba.
Grows a
Hey
big
guys, my name
mustache
is
and cuts their hair.
Episode
I play
100, it's
Mary
just like, my name's Plum,
Hi,
I play
I'm playing Amogus.
My name is my name is Fuastalin.
No.
What? Where did this
Hello,
Russian accent
guys.
come from?
Don't worry, I'm just putting all the comedy into the
Alright, that's enough. That is
Get
enough.
the spray bottle. Get the spray
We're
bottle.
done. We're done. Moving on. Vazric, save us.
I cannot save you, for I am a demon.
Damn it.
Yeah, pray to an angel VTuber if you want that. We got a new angel VTuber sibling recently, actually. Anyway. Yeah, they haven't really been active in the podcast server. Anyway, hi, I'm Vazric. I am struggling with the whole OGL thing, so I'm probably not, I don't know if I'm gonna keep calling myself.
Vaz is struggling just like he was
I'm a-
in the
but
steel
I am
cage
a
match
demon.
yesterday.
Dear Lord, yes I am. Anyway, I also stream D&D on Sundays. Laco's in that game, so if you guys want to stop by tomorrow morning and see what happens there, they're currently doing a little dungeon run in the fortress made of ice.
Yeah, I might be dead.
Searching for an ancient relic that's been lost to history. So
Hey
if you
Vaz,
do
real
that,
quick, do you
that's
mind
tomorrow
moving a little
morning.
closer to your mic? I can't seem to turn you up any louder.
Oh, am I?
Is this
really,
better?
Okay, not
Am
you.
I really super quiet?
Yeah, just a little bit. It was like kind of
Okay.
echoey. Yeah, you're good now. Thank you though.
Okay. Yeah, so, tomorrow morning at 11:30 a.m. PST, we're going to be playing my campaign over on my channel, so if you guys want to check that out, check me out at Vazric. I play as Alton. I'm the investigator who's kind of I kind of based his build off of Van Helsing from the Van Helsing movie. So, yeah. It's a lot of crossbows and monster hunting stuff. Anyway.
Yeah. Next up, we got Scully.
Scully.
God damn it.
Hi, my name is Scully Sinful, your Skella Bro. I do variety content here on Twitch. Everything from D&D one-shots to playing video games. My current obsession is Valheim. It's a very fun game, a very fun Viking game. We are currently trying to make a giant castle. It's not going well. Yeah, that's it.
Good to hear. Next up,
So
we
good,
got
so good.
Aatrox.
Here it comes.
Hey,
Oh
Trump!
my god! My god! You fucking jump
Oh, that's
scared
so
me.
good.
Holy shit.
Jesus.
The energy.
Christ.
Normally he's Aatrox. Today.
I was gonna be like, say
he's
the
just-
line, Aatrox.
No.
Holds gun to head.
Oh
Say
my
the
God.
fucking line, H.
And last but not least, the Wiwa.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi,
Hiya.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, how
I'm
are
here.
you?
I play D&D.
I'm
I
normal.
don't have any other relevant information. Thanks for asking.
Your
Awesome.
stream.
XOXO, Gossip Girl.
Talk about your stream.
Go check her out at Delilah
Some-
Sinful.
Shut the fuck up. Sometimes you can hear me shout insults at my husband when he streams, but they're not really insults. I'm usually right, and he just doesn't want to admit it.
Their love souls.
That is true.
She also has a secret service to where if you pay her on PayPal, she will fuck with Scully in some
I
way.
don't have a PayPal.
Wait, how much? What's the ratio? What's...
Delete the house.
I mean, I
How
got
much?
her to scare him one day for like $10, so I think the minimum is like $10.
So they would pay me to do things.
I would love to see Delilah
Look,
like
'cause-
open up a charity one day, like, "Hi guys, I am opening up this brand new non-profit organization, the Fuck with Scully Coalition."
Non-profit.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Okay, I get to expose Scully a little bit. So,
Uh-oh.
he does this thing where any,
Yes.
shut the fuck up. I'm not telling the story. You have tortured me with this for years. Every
it's my
time.
favorite.
He's right about something, even if it's the smallest, most minuscule, most petty thing. He feels the need to say, you know, the Scully is Always Right Foundation is always taking donations. So I have taken up the habit of quipping with the fact that, oh, I know, we talk about it at my I'm frequently right but no one listens to me support group.
Are you saying that you clip bits of Skelly's stream and then use them for arguments?
I fucking hope so.
No,
That'd be
I
really funny,
replaced,
and you should do that more.
I replaced the real name with the, you know.
Skelly's just like, did somebody say clipping my channel?
Did
By the
someone
way, you
say
should-
TikTok content for free?
Yeah. Oh my god. All right.
Did someone say
I-
clickbait intro?
I think we've dawdled long enough. Let us go ahead and get into tonight's episode of Escape from Eisjung.
Hello, fantabulous players.
You shut up!
Hello, fantabulous
That's
players.
my line!
I've been having
No! It's my bit! No one can have it.
Our bit.
Patreon.
Never.
See, that's where the Stalin comes in. Our bit.
Lost Stalin!
Last we left off.
God, can we get a
Amazing.
fan art of Flaw just looking like Stalin?
No,
Can
no,
we not?
no. Can we not?
That'd be so funny though.
Shut up.
It would just
Let
be
the DM
funny.
do his thing.
It's just
Sorry,
this
go ahead.
tiny,
Yeah,
adorable
shut
fairy
up,
dude wearing
fantabulous players.
fucking military
We are not being
uniform.
very fantabulous right now. Teacher's talking.
You're not the fantabulous players locked nose you could be.
All I'm gonna say is I'm not paying for that commission. No, thank you.
All I just have to say is, remember that it wasn't me that brought it up.
All right. Anyways, order. Order. All right.
Order, Nicholas.
Last we left off, our brave adventurers had set off into the tundra in search of a lost tower out buried within the snow north of 10 towns. They had stumbled upon this tower through the help of a tiefling by the name of Scythen, who had told them of its location from a rumor that he had heard from a buddy of his. The group of adventurers, along with their friends Yosef and Krubo, ventured inside the bowels of said tower, only to find that the tower had been turned upside down in its ancient age. They scoured through this tower and they found two strange individuals within. An undead creature known as a wight by the name of Krintas, who served as a bodyguard for a human mage named Dazan, who the party distinctly remember running into Dazan as he was being burned to the stake a week prior. Getting confused, they had discussed plans to see if they could take him out, getting the jump on him, only for Dazan to kind of catch them right beforehand and him explaining himself, only to tell them that he was not Dazan, he was Dazan's simulacrum, a living illusion, so to speak. However, Dazan's life was not lost yet, as he had done some research on the tower and found an arcane machine lower in the tower that could turn illusions to life. But in his research, he found that he could not activate the machine alone. He needed the help of a living creature. He needed a life spark. So he discussed a deal with the party. He would help them, they would help him out, and he would help in return. giving them a set of magical items as payment, as well as a strange necklace. The party had done so. They had gone to this arcane contraption, activated it numerous times, and through a couple of failures that may have caused Dazan numerous amounts of pain, Dazan was brought to life. The ritual created by this arcane machine was successful, and Dazan lived once more. After the success, the party fucked around with it to create a couple sets of equipment, mainly numerous sets of mithril armor, to aid themselves in their adventures. And then, after kind words were said, advice was given, the groups decided to go upon their separate ways, until Dazan was needed later on in the future. The party then headed their way back to East Haven, only to run into an ancient white dragon along the way, just barely getting out alive after Fawn with the suggestion of the century, literally. They had survived a dragon attack, convincing the dragon to leave them alone for a night, hoping that they never run into it ever again. They made their way back into East Haven, in which Alton almost immediately met with Maud Chiselbone, their sea hag friend, to conduct a ritual to learn more about the death of Alton's family. Only to find a vision of a mysterious little girl with eyes that matched Alton's almost exactly, as well as a gnoll, large in stature, covered head to toe in blood, in which Maud referred the words, vampire. And that is where we left off. Alton, you are currently in probably the living room, hanging out with Alton during this ritual.
I'm hanging out with Alton.
Yes. Did I say Alton? Maud. Alton is hanging out with Alton.
Living room, hanging out with Alton.
He's Doofenshmirtz. He's like
Alton's only friend is, of course, Alton.
Alton's twin arrives. Roll initiative.
Me and my only friend. It's just me in the mirror.
Well, is that a service you offer? Only friends?
Another Alton kicks down the door and shoots him in the
sorry.
chest.
I only offer only themes.
Damn.
Yeah.
Anyways, you were hanging out with Maud. You are conducting this ritual with her.
Yes.
And as she utters those words, you see in the crystal ball all of the things flowing inside slowly begin to dissipate, and the crystal ball becomes innate. I'm sorry, dearie, that's all I can muster at the moment.
The ball is inert. Sorry, I couldn't help myself to make that DBZ reference.
Focus. Be serious.
Anyway. A vampire gnoll. But I need to be able to track him down. I know what killed them now, though. You have my thanks. But there's more questions now than answers.
Well, you have seen his face, if you ever decide to track him down with the arcane means. You might have a little better luck than you might have had before.
Yes. And that girl. I didn't recognize her, but those eyes. Just like mine. I wonder if she's connected to whatever happened to me.
Strange things are afoot in your life.
Always seems so. Maybe strange is just normal for me. In any
Maybe.
case, if there's nothing else, then you can go. You can keep the ball if you want.
I will happily keep it. It's very shiny.
Oh, also Flaw says hi.
Oh, that's good to hear.
I'm
Wait, is
here
Flaw
now.
around?
Flaw's been asleep for the last few days, but yeah. Probably in their room.
Do you mind if I go say hi?
Sure. I'm sure Flaw will be happy to see you.
Ah, yes, delightful. Flaw!
Oh my god! I just turned up the volume. What's
Flaw,
wrong?
you are resting in your room and you just hear a curdling scream come from downstairs. A familiar
Everybody
scream.
dies. Oh my god, my neighbors did.
Is my room like right underneath the living room?
You tell me. It's a big house.
Didn't we have a map at one point for this?
I was working on a map
Kind
for
of.
it. I have a basic layout. The bedrooms are on the west side of the building.
Damn. Okay, I can't do the funny. Just stab my sword through the fucking floor out of it.
There is a basement, but we're primarily gonna use that for storage.
Yeah, true. I'm just gonna say, after the scream, you just hear this really loud bang, because what happened, you guys don't see this, but what you think happened is that Fwa heard that suddenly, after being asleep for a few days, got suddenly woken up, but got spooked to where he just flew straight into the fucking ceiling.
Oh my god.
Did he then hit the floor?
Yeah, and then I hit the floor because I'm still drowsy from
How many gold?
Let the violence hit the floor. Let the violence hit the floor. Let the violence hit the floor. Let the violence hit the floor.
That's another way of how to pronounce it.
Any and all pronunciations work.
All are acceptable.
Equal
But
opportunity
yeah,
flaw.
Man.
that's what happens, and then you'll just hear me yell back, because I'm not actually gonna yell. I'm gonna yell back, yeah, what? Who is it?
Get out here! I want to say hi!
Fine. And then I'll just run down the stairs and say hello to Maud.
Flaw kind of like opens her arms out, expecting a hug.
Fwa open.
Fwa
Fwa?
does, huh?
Did I say Flaw? Mod, Flaw! God damn it!
Leave the poor man
I
alone.
can't talk!
So there's 2 Altons and there's 2 Fwas.
Yes.
Damn.
They
This,
will have to
this
go
is
to
the
war.
arc where you guys
Electrum.
fight your twins.
Oh god, it's the fractal.
Maud holds her arms out. Oh my god. Y'all got
Fwa
similar
just, like,
names.
Fwa rubs his eyes because his vision was blurred before, and all he saw was like a woman. But then he recognizes the woman, and at his full speed of 30 flight speed, he'll just dart straight at her, probably crashing her into the wall behind her.
You just
It's like
slam
a
her
hug.
into the wall, and she's like, it's good to see you again.
Good to see you too. I was so tired. I don't know why I slept that long.
She like gets up and just kind of like cracks her neck a bit, and she's like, "So, how's the little one doing?"
Little one.
Yeah, the one I gave you, the little one.
Just a silent head tilt.
Oh, you didn't do it yet, did ya?
Do what? You didn't kill Fawn. I'm not doing that. He's the only little one here, aside from me, and possibly Anna.
Oh boy, I probably should have told you about. So, remember the thing I had you do that was, really, really nasty? And
Oh
it-
yeah,
it
you
might have
basically
made-
bird feeding me. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I gave you the gift, or the gift that I
Yeah,
gave
trust
you.
me, Ari. It
Alton
was
just
traumatizing
looks.
for me too.
Alton just looks toward them with a look of disgust, like what?
Yeah, just so casually talking about bird
Oh.
feeding.
Yeah, it's the little gift that I gave you, remember? Don't tell me you haven't used it yet. It's adorable.
Well, no, of course I've used it. You're talking about the arrows,
And what-
right?
You guys have fun catching up. I'm gonna go chat with Vidar.
That's probably best. You're not gonna like this next bit. And then,
I don't think I will.
So
Oh,
Fla's gonna try to catch Alton's shoulder and try to be like, "Don't leave me." I
you
don't
kind
know the way she
of
said that.
like go over towards it, and Maud kind of like grabs your forehead with one hand and takes her other arm and shoves it completely down your throat, like her spindly arms.
What the
Just
fuck,
like
dude?
cartoonishly,
What the
just like
fuck?
goes right in there, and she like reaches inside your mouth, like she's like reaching into a small bag. She's like, "Hold on, I'm getting it. It's in there.
Oh,
Hold
wait.
on,
Uh,
one
Fuck,
moment, one
I
sec."
actually-
Go ahead.
Flacco, I actually have a noise for this.
Okay,
Don't make a noise.
Don't
make.
be careful what noise you make for this. Do not make
I
any
know,
noise
don't
quick.
worry. Don't worry.
Oh God! I'm going to die. I'm going
Pretty
to die.
accurate. Pretty accurate,
You're
actually.
killing me.
So, Flaw, you just feel this innate amount of pain as your stomach begins to bulge in your throat. Also.
Ew, stop with the details. Stop with the details.
And then she's just like, all right, you're not gonna like this next bit. Hit! And she rips her arm out, and out comes this comically large green ball of seaweed directly out of Flaw's body, and it plops onto the ground. And
Yeah,
you
I'm also
see.
I'm also gonna plop
Not
onto
this
the
game
ground,
anymore.
crying and coughing.
Mom, pick me up, I don't like it.
And you see this tiny ball, well, not tiny, it's a rather large ball, probably the size of like a large canine, covered in seaweed, as this thing just begins to move and riddle on the ground. And as the seaweed kind of falls to the ground a bit, you see this slimy looking green spotted creature with an alligator-like mouth spat onto the ground. I'm gonna go ahead and show an image to the stream. Oh, that's big. Oh boy, hold on one moment.
Oh yeah, just a heads up, the artist doesn't fuck around with image quality.
One moment.
Me and Alton's
Wait,
reaction in the ancient
Did you get
text
art
right now.
commission of this?
I actually got art commission of it the second I hit
Jesus, this
level
thing is
3.
fucking big. My God. I'm
Like
trying
I
to
said,
shrink
she
it
doesn't
down in
fuck around with-
OBS.
I'm sorry, Locko, she doesn't fuck around with art quality. She uses a big
No, I'm
canvas.
perfectly fine with that. What was the artist's name, by the way, that did this? You found them on Fiverr, correct?
Sabrino Apprecio on Fiverr.
Sabrino
The most trusted
Apprecio
art-
made
the only
this.
artist I trust on there.
And
What are
you
those
see
foxes?
this little guy. Look at
We're
that.
just roasting.
Check out the stream,
Sabrina
everybody. You see
Keeper.
this little buddy.
There ain't no
He's
way
so
something
cute.
this cute came out of that.
Oh,
The
it
experience.
did. It did. Flaw,
There
I
ain't
should-
no way.
Flaw, I should mention you feel a lot of pain in your face and your stomach from all this. Like, you feel like everything
Yeah,
just got
no
stretched like
shit.
tenfold. Like, your body
No
somehow got turned into like a stretchy taffy for a couple seconds. It was strange, even for you. You just see this tiny little creature on the ground. It's just like, just like writhing on the floor, and it stands up and just like looks around, its head bouncing back and forth. And then Mod is just like, look at the little guy, he's so cute. And he immediately like
My
looks at Alton, looks at Flaw, looks at Mod, and it immediately
Oh
runs
God,
out.
no! It looked at me
It
first.
immediately
Oh,
runs
no.
out the door,
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Oh, thank God.
out into the public.
Oh,
I'm gonna look
shoot.
back at mine,
Shoot.
even though I'm still and in between like coughing fits. I'm gonna be like, did you just make me give birth or something?
More or less, yeah.
I'm.
This is
Fuck,
the
Murphy.
worst
What
episode.
the fuck?
Worst of episodes.
I'm violently ill. I'm violently ill.
What was that?
He's your little buddy.
Why did he just run out the door?
Oh yeah, you should probably go get him. He's not trained yet.
Child,
He's
child,
yours.
come here.
He's my gift to you. He's a little pet.
Flaw, do not
Hello.
let that thing hurt anybody.
As Mod's saying that, I'm gonna run out the
You hear
door.
numerous screams from outside, by the way.
Wait,
at
we
this
have
point.
a walled. Wait, we have a walled house, don't we?
Your front door's not walled.
We have an estate.
Yeah, the front door's not walled, but there's a wall around the estate.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he.
yeah, we're in the living room.
Wait, who's out front?
Is anybody out front?
Why are there screams outside? Who the hell is on our property? Let it kill him.
The weird part is that thing's supposed to be friendly to everyone. I don't know why it's running. I guess it's because I'm a fae. So I'm gonna try to run after him.
All right, you go out. Is anybody go follow Fwa?
Absolutely
I guess-
not.
I don't
I guess
actually remember
Absolutely
where I'm at
not.
right now.
I would not have been there.
Same.
I am
Thank
somewhere else.
God.
All right, so
Since I heard a
Flaw-
scream, I'll go.
All right, so Flaw and Alton, you guys immediately
Okay.
rush out the front door. The front door, which you had locked, is now on the ground, like broken off of its hinges, just sitting in the snow. And you see ahead of you a large crowd of people, as it's probably like what, mid-morning, as people are trying to like go about their day. You see a small caravan just across the street, because you are like next to a public road. And you just see this caravan, and you see this crowd of people just running from the caravan. As you see like these 3 dudes on top, like with sticks, kind of just holding the strange alligator-like creature away as it's eating one of the wheels off of its carriage.
All I'm gonna say
Oh,
when
that's cute.
all I'm gonna say when I see that is, "Aw, he does take after me."
Flaw, make it stop or I'm gonna shoot it.
No, don't shoot it. I'll get it. I'll get it.
Then make it stop.
Okay. Oh, and I'm gonna hold out a piece of I still have.
You have basilisk stuff on you.
Wait, I have vision. I still have some visions left, I think. No, I have fish. I'm gonna hold out a fish and be like, if you don't stop, I won't give you this.
Okay. You go out and you go encounter this creature that's just gnawing on the wheel. It is literally ripped the wheel off of its hinge, and the cart is now just like sledged down to like a 45-degree angle, basically making this carriage like immovable at the moment. And these 2 guys have just like sticks that they had inside the cart. They're like, bang, demon! There's a demon! What the fuck is that? Back up! Get away from my cart! And it's like trying to get the thing away, and it's just like gnawing, like ripping at it like it's an aggressive dog. Just like just ripping at the wood. And you approach it like darts its eyes towards you, and just stares at you, and it like pauses for a moment.
I love him.
I will hold out the fish and be like, if you stop, I'll give you this. It's fresh off the market, and you and I both know what that means to be fresh.
Roll me an animal handling check.
Oh, okay. That's actually not that bad. I have a +5 handling.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Okay, it's bad. It's bad.
It looks at you and stares.
Can I give him advantage with the help action by kind of?
It's still gonna be a nat 1, no?
If
it's
advantage, what will you do, Alton, to do this for this help action?
I am going to do my best to look. I'm basically gonna make myself bigger to try and put on like a display of, hey, I'm the one in charge.
That's gonna give you disadvantage.
Why? Why? Dealing with predators, you make yourself look big so they don't fuck with you. Like,
All right.
No, they're gonna think
Here's
that
what
you
I'll do
wanna
then.
fight them. That's what it's gonna happen.
Here's what I'll do then. I will have Alton. Either you can roll an animal handling
sorry for
check.
Alton to get mauled again.
All right, Alton. Either you can roll an animal handling check on your own, or Flaw can roll with advantage. Pick one.
I'm giving him the help action.
Okay, Flaw, go ahead and do another animal handling check.
Okay. I appreciate it.
I don't think you can do any worse.
Woo!
18. Okay,
Okay.
let me go ahead and roll for your
I
little
was
buddy
gonna
here.
fucking cry if I got another one.
Oh, that would have been really funny though.
It would have, but god damn it, would it have been bad?
It slowly like looks at you and looks at Alton, and it looks out towards the street, and it's like you get the idea that it's thinking about just running. Like, both of you roll an insight check right now.
Uh-oh.
Catch him
I
with
don't
your
know
hand.
what this thing is. Oh wait, that was with advantage. Oops. Well,
Both
okay,
rolls
that's
are
okay.
bad.
Wow, you're rolling like crap. You're
Wow.
rolling like
I'm
crap.
rolling.
I
like
am so
shit.
sorry.
Okay.
Ayo.
Flaw, you've never, like, you love animals, but if I recall, I don't think you've ever had a pet before, correct?
I've literally never had a pet before.
Okay, yeah, so you have no idea what to do here. Like, this is so new to you. Alton, you've had experiences with animals before, and with your monster hunting past. This is basically behavior from a very infantile creature, yet it's the size of an adult. At least you hope.
Oh no, he's just a big baby.
Oh, it's
so
a big thing.
You get the idea,
Wow.
this is the equivalent of like a really hyperactive puppy. It just wants to play. It's hungry and it
Alright.
wants to play, but it can't figure out what it wants, so it's trying to do both.
Okay. I'm gonna say, hey, Flaw,
Huh?
move the fish around like you're trying to play with it.
I'll just blink a few times and then,
Like you're trying to play with him, not the fish.
well, no, I'm gonna blink at you a few times before I'm trying to figure out how to describe it. Move the fish a bit lower to the ground and just move it like swaying left to right, like I'm stirring up spaghetti.
Alright,
Like
so
a
you kind of like
catboy.
wave around the fish, kind of trying to entice it, and it looks and it stares for a very long time, very reminiscent of like an alligator sizing up its prey. And it slowly begins to stumble over with its tiny legs. It snatches the fish out of the air. It just begins like, it eats it in like one bite. And it's like a full size, like if it's the one I'm thinking of, it's like a full size knucklehead trout that's like over 2 feet long.
It is.
It just downs it in one go. It like grabs it, like sticks its head up in the air and does that thing that like pelicans do where it tries to like swallow it whole.
Yeah.
And it like eats it and then it like just like it does a little spin, like a circular spin, and then it like begins nuzzling up on your leg.
Aww. I'm gonna pet its head. I'm gonna happily
think about
kneel
it.
down and pet its head.
It makes this weird like kind of growling noise, but it doesn't feel threatening. It's like a
Fuck yeah, it's purring!
yeah, you get the idea that it's like a weird reptilian purr sort of thing.
Fuck yeah, you wanna go eat more fish, buddy? Hell yeah! Alton, I'm gonna take my gold and I'm gonna go buy more fish.
Okay.
And then I'm just gonna run off hoping that it follows.
Oh yeah, it follows you. It's in love with you right now. Alton,
know
as
as well.
all of this is going down, Alton, you get a nudge from Mon, and she's like, "Hey, good luck with that one."
What the hell is that thing?
It's a little technique that I learned from studying. Are you familiar with a creature known as a drake? Is it like a four-legged draconic sort of lizard thing?
Yeah, I know sometimes rich people will take them as pets. Yeah.
It's sort of like that. It's sort of like that, but it's my own little take on it. It's a little swamp-like creature. I haven't named it yet. I'm thinking of something for it. Well, it'll come to me later. But just to let you know, this isn't just any ordinary creature. You see, this creature specifically is bonded with its master, and it takes in the more extreme aspects of their personality.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh no!
what?
Oh no!
Wait,
Oh
what?
no!
Panic.
So you're gonna have some fun with this one. I wish you the best.
Two flaws.
I must get going now.
Kinda two flaws. Yeah.
Worse than 2 flaws. 3 flaws.
I do have summon creature, so I technically have like 2 animals with me.
Oh, and one other thing before I go, you should probably let Fwa know this when they get back.
Do not look.
It technically does not need food or water. It's sort of like it's technically a plant. It's not really a living creature, so it feeds off of photosynthesis. So you're giving it enough water, and it should be good. But it does still get hungry. It kind of eats for fun. So, not necessary, but you know, every once in a while, I might want to give it a snack or two. Doesn't matter what the snack is, it would literally eat anything. Literally anything.
Rocks?
Rocks, snow, dead bodies, you name it.
Oh, perfect.
I heard dead bodies,
Dead
fuck
bodies.
yeah.
What about a bomb?
What?
Fawn is now outside.
Fawn.
Oh, it could probably eat a bomb.
Oh my god,
I
actually,
wouldn't.
Fawn,
I've never tested it before, but
did Fawn try casting tongues on the creature?
he could.
That was
Anyway,
my plan.
Since you're getting out of here, I'm gonna go talk to Vidar. You have a good one, Mod. Thanks for
You as well. I need to
helping
go
me.
before I cause a scene. And as she looks
Yeah.
around, realizing that she is a sea hag standing out in the middle of the open with people standing by, staring at her. Like, there's like the group of the guys on the caravan are just like staring at her, and she just like tilts her head to the side and waves, and they all just like scurry and just run off, and just run for their lives. Nope, not dealing with that today.
Those poor guys, those
From
caravanners
afar,
are
they're
gonna come
just
back
like, oh,
traumatized.
that lady looks kind of gets a little closer. Oh God, no, actually not.
All right,
could
well, I'll
drink
see you
with that
later.
milk.
And she goes climbing up on top of the caravan, opens up like a random barrel, jumps in, closes the lid, and she's gone.
Where's Vidar? Vidar! I go back into the house.
Wait, I got a question, Laco.
Yes.
Can I change a level 2 spell to be a level 3? Because I'm cleric. Or can I not do that?
You can cast a spell.
You mean like swapping a spell out?
Yeah.
Yeah, of
Can I
course.
swap a level? Okay.
It doesn't matter, like, as long as you stick to the spell's known maximum, it doesn't matter in which order, like, how many of what type of spell you take.
Okay,
So
yes,
you
I am still
could-
setting up my spells.
Yeah, no worries. So I think you guys are level 5, so I think your wisdom is a 20, right?
I think so.
So
Wait,
then I
wait,
think the
wisdom?
maximum amount of spells you
Yes.
can have, aside from the
10.
expanded spell list, is like 10. So you can technically
Yes.
have like 10 third-level spells if you really wanted to.
Okay.
Probably
good. I was
isn't
just making sure.
The most aptitude thing, but if you wanted to, you could.
You can't really. You can cast up a lower level spell, but you can't cast down a higher level spell. So.
I will warn y'all as well. Flock completely thinks that it's his child, by the way.
It is.
Oh,
Kind of
I
is.
think it is.
Kind of
No,
is,
it's
yeah.
what a Drake is supposed to be for this kind of ranger class. It's just a summon I can do on and off. So it's a magical summon, but he just thinks it's his blood and tears.
Yeah, and I know some people might be curious on what the fuck this is. Yes, this is a reflavoring of the Ranger subclass, the Drake Warden. This is something that me and Plum talked about behind the scenes. Of like, this is an idea that we were messing around with. And after all these sessions, we finally get to test it out. After 2
By
levels
force.
of waiting.
Actually, what's funny is that we started it, I think, exactly before episode 1, and we're on episode
Oh yeah, it was like the
22.
week before you guys made it to level 3, we decided we were gonna do this. And then I'm just like, yeah, you can just bamf it out, whatever. Just let me know when you want to do it, and we'll narrate it. And
Yes,
you never
it's
did.
been like 12 episodes. So it's been like 12 episodes.
It's been 3 months.
Jeez.
So, Alton, you were trying to find Vidar, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Vidar, you around?
yeah. You hear from the bedroom. Vidar's.
Whoa.
bedroom.
Whoa.
Oh gosh. Vidar and Anastasia. Bwah, bwah.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
Shades.
He did make fan art of it already. I mean-
Oh my god. Did he? Wait, I did not see
Yeah,
that.
Did he really?
Yeah, he did.
I gotta go into his
Yeah, he
server then.
posted it and didn't at any of us to show us.
He posted on his Twitter. And I'm,
Dang it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go find that
I
real
called
quick.
him out on it too. I'm
Open.
just like, you didn't send this to me? What the fuck?
Didn't know y'all wanted it so damn bad.
I don't want
I
that.
was like,
I
Here's
don't
how
want it.
was.
Bro, it's
I
fan
don't
art.
want it.
Originally drawing.
I love any and all
I-
fan art. I don't care what format it's in. It could be say so, it could be lewd. I don't care. It's a thing that you made for the thing that I made. So yeah, I like it.
Anyway, Vidar's doing push-ups.
Yeah, push-ups. Uh-huh.
I am literally in the kitchen minding my own business.
Okay.
N-
I don't
not in the
know.
bedroom.
I don't know. Alton
No.
might have to do
I'll believe
a.
Delilah.
Alton might have to do a. What's it
No,
called?
I don't. I don't have to make any checks. So
I was
I'm not
gonna
making
be
any
funny.
checks for this. Hey, so Mod showed me some visions through that crystal ball that we got.
Right.
All right.
So I know who killed my family now. But
Oh, that's
I'm gonna have
a
to
pretty
wait.
big deal.
I'm gonna have to wait until we finish here to do anything about it. But it's a null vampire, and in addition to that, there was this girl with him, say around 10 years old. She had my eyes.
That's weird. When did your family die?
10 years ago. My son and
Oh.
wife. And I don't know if I believe it, but my wife was pregnant at the time.
Oh. Oh. Huh.
Yeah, so if there's a slim chance, I don't know, it might be mine.
And do you think this Null has her?
Well, I saw them in the same vision, so best assumption I can make.
Do you have any plans on how we could find him, or?
We're going to need a wizard or a sorcerer who knows how to scry. I think I have someone in mind, which is why I want you to come with me to talk to the speaker.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind at all.
Appreciate it. With that, I'll want to head over to the speaker next.
All right. Just a reminder, make sure you're
And,
moving towards
you
your
know
mic
what?
again.
We should. Oh yeah.
Thank you.
We should also fill Anastasia in on this as well, in case she wants to help out.
Gotcha.
You said you're in the kitchen?
Mm-hmm.
Someone's in the kitchen with Anna. I start singing as I get in this. No, just kidding.
Terrifying.
I think she actually
She's, like,
heard everything that happened.
No, we'll
Not
just- we'll
even
just-
actually cooking
for ya.
anything. She's sitting on the countertop shuffling like a deck of cards.
All right. Yeah. Vidar and I'll look for you before we do anything else. Oh, there you are. Hey, so Anastasia.
Hmm?
I don't know if you heard the commotion out there, but
I really tried not to. It sounded kind of nasty.
it was. Plum has a new pet,
That sounds terrible.
and yeah, and I found out that a Knoll vampire was responsible for killing my family.
You say that
And-
like you've already had time to process that. That was
I am
that
still
sentence ended with a
processing.
period, not an exclamation.
Well, it's the next part that I'm having more trouble with. I might have a daughter who's alive. I don't know yet.
And how do you know in
Maud?
this?
When I said I was having Maud come over, she showed me visions through that crystal ball that I made. I'm inclined to believe them, but I'm going to try to get what was his name? The wizard. I keep forgetting it. Starts with a D.
Dazan.
Dazan.
Thank you. I'm gonna try to get Dazan's spell book back for him, and if he knows how to scry, then ask him for a favor. See if we can confirm this. But when my wife was killed, she was pregnant. And it's been about 10 years. The girl I saw in the vision looked to be about 10 years old and had my eyes. I'm desperate for this. Now, it's...
You don't have to say anything else. Whatever you need, I'm here.
Thanks. Well, we're gonna go talk to the speaker if you'd like to join us.
So, what's
Gotcha.
the plan for getting this spellbook back? Should we just lie, or just the full truth?
Be kind, batter eyes. Maybe just someone slips away through a doorway while no one's looking. I don't know.
It's going to help us regardless with this mission that we're going to be undertaking against
Right.
the Duergar. If it can possibly help us, then we're going to need it. Either way.
I mean, can't we just
might-
say that Fong could use it? We don't have
That's
to
what I
tell
was
him
thinking.
He's alive.
Yeah. Fawn wanted to study some spells and, you know,
we could let
and help
Fawn
them.
take a look at it too and copy the formula into his journal.
Step one
Not a
is
bad
getting the damn
idea.
thing.
Yeah.
Not that he's out of character, not that he's a wizard, so we wouldn't be able to actually be able to do anything with it.
We're crafting a lie.
Yeah.
They don't know magic. We'll bank on that.
Yeah. All right. Then suppose we should bring Fawn with us then and fill him in.
Yeah, I think Fawn would help. Seems like all that little guy wants to do.
Anything. As long as it don't involve killing folks.
All right, let's go get him then.
All right.
So where's Fawn?
We search.
You go to the bedroom, and what do you see? You see Boxy in one bed, and Cribbo in one bed.
Oh god.
Where is...
I open the closet.
Fawn falls out of it.
Can I say that because I was expecting it, I could try to catch him?
Sure. Roll a acrobatics check for me.
You know what,
Oh my
Delilah?
God,
I'm
thank
proud
you.
of you. You helped Fawn come out of the closet.
What?
I'm proud
What the
of you.
fuck? Tearing your
Honestly,
ear off.
catching a small, dainty little thing like Fawn, yeah, 10 probably would do it. Yeah, you just
Awesome.
like this.
A small,
3 foot
dainty
tall.
little thing like Fawn.
Excuse me.
Kobolds weigh like, dude, kobolds weigh like 30 pounds. Like they're tiny.
I have scale armor and a shield and.
Did you sleep
On right now? You slept in
Did
it?
you sleep in
hold
it?
all of that at all
Oh, I
times?
know.
Okay, then yeah, you're like 30 pounds.
Exactly.
See, yeah, this 30-pound kobold just
She's probably held hay bales that
through
are
the
heavier
door.
than you.
And yeah, Anastasia, you're barely able to like catch him just in time so his head doesn't clunk on the floor.
Like an egg.
I just set him on his feet.
Oh no.
Thank you, Ari.
No
Do we
problem.
have to get you another bed?
Maybe.
I guess we'll deal with that later. Alton?
Hey, little buddy. So, we need your help. Yeah.
What is it?
We're gonna go get Dazan's spell book, and we need you to take a look at it before we give it to him.
Okay. Fun can. Fun can do that.
Wait, is it the next day or is it still the same night?
It's
Oh,
the
yeah,
same.
still
It's the morning. You guys already had your long
Oh,
rest.
okay. All right, cool. So, yeah, get your stuff on, and we'll head out and go talk to the speaker.
Oh, okay.
We can stop and get some breakfast on the way. If you...
McDonald's.
Yeah, McDonald's at home.
If I'm not getting us kicked out of the town.
I want McDonald's.
Do we, Loco? Do we have a changing room or something?
Your bedroom.
You have an entire like
An outhouse.
estate.
An empty room.
There's a lot of rooms you can have for privacy.
Yeah, there's still empty rooms, so
Okay.
yeah.
Just making sure.
In the map that I've been working on, I have about 8 bedrooms in the West Wing, and then there's a big kitchen and a dining room on the other side.
Does Alton also need Boxy's help?
You can hold on to Boxy just in case. I don't need anything specific from Boxy.
Okay. Boxy, wake up.
Boxy, wait,
Oh my god.
I don't like this.
Hey, hello.
Okay, Fawn and Boxy will get ready. Let's see, Alton, son.
We'll wait outside for you.
Yes.
Okay. Yes. Conversation. Okay, so Fonz gets ready in a different room. I don't know where. Doesn't matter. I don't have the
Yeah,
picture
you find a
of their
private
house.
room and you get changed. Yeah.
And
No worries.
it takes Boxy and doesn't wake up Krubo. I guess.
The
Where
living
is
room is
Yosef?
also nice and big. It has a nice fireplace. Yeah. We're gonna need to buy some actual furniture to spruce it up though. Pretty much all we have right now are beds and boxes.
We also have a few room furnishings. Remember,
We
I
have
bought
a-
some room furnishings.
Oh yeah, you bought some chairs.
I make
No,
curtains
I
out of
also
old
bought
costumes.
I also bought myself 2 shelves.
Nice.
Yeah.
Fawn
Nice.
would leave like a little note
Yeah.
for Krubo, like next to Krubo's bed, like saying like, the wrecking crew went to be
To the speaker.
be back soon.
Explanation.
Insert explanation here. Be back soon.
Enter text
Smooth.
here.
See you
Heart.
soon, buddy.
Okay,
Smell you
Fawn
later.
is-
Bye.
Smell you later.
Fawn is ready.
We taking Fwa with us? Where are they
Flaw
actually?
is currently training their new pet.
At the food area. So if you
I
walk
think-
outside, you might hear some screams.
I think it might be best to let Flaw figure that out.
Oh yeah, shit! You guys.
Fwa,
haven't
I'll
even
say
told
Fwa,
me
you
about
just
this,
as the day goes on, you try to get to know your little pet a little better, and you just have a fun day with your pet for the first time, and you kind of cause a lot of panic within East Haven, but no one outright arrests you because a lot of the guard are just too scared to interact. And some of them are very perturbed by the strange creature that's just walking through town, but then they see you
Rated
along
G
with it.
level
It's just
panic.
oh, it's one of the adventurers. I think it's okay then. That kind of thing.
Adventurers do weird shit, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
by the
at
way,
this
It's an
point, you
adventure.
guys.
They do this.
Well, at this point, you
By the
guys
way,
have
we're
been
normal.
your accolades
We're
throughout
pretty
10
well
towns
known
is
at this point.
exactly. Most
You're the
people
weirdest people
know
on
the
this
wrecking crew.
landmass.
They know what you guys look like because they've heard the rumors and stuff.
By the
What's
way,
the
hey,
what's the
Locko.
time frame been for all of this, by the way?
Like less than a month.
Morning.
In total, since you guys have arrived.
Yeah, in total.
So
Yeah.
right now it is the 21st of Dur, 3F30. The day that you guys arrived here, it was the 3rd. So it's been almost 3 weeks.
Close
Oh,
to
damn.
Wow.
This is like
Not
day
even a month?
18. Yeah, it's been
Ooh.
just over half of a month since you guys have arrived into Icewind.
Hey, Locko,
Locko.
by the way,
Mhm.
since this is a Drake, does it know from birth how to speak Draconic?
Not really.
Fuck.
This one's a little different. So I had to, because we're flavoring things a little differently. It doesn't just
Yeah.
speak Draconic because it wouldn't
Okay.
have known. So I'll say this one, it's more of an innate beast where it doesn't talk to you, but you two do understand each other. It'll look at you and you'll
Like Vidar and
it's like
Yogi.
as if you're rolling an insight check and you automatically succeed every time. So you don't even need to roll. You just know what the creature's
Aw,
thinking at all times.
hell yeah!
Because you guys have that emotional bond.
Hell yeah!
So yeah,
This
you'll
is the
have
best
moments
thing
where
ever.
it won't say words, but you'll look over it and then you'll just know what he's thinking.
Best child ever.
Maybe
Yeah.
you could teach it how to speak Draconic.
Locko.
I'll spend the rest of the day doing that then.
maybe train it the basics first.
Nah,
Locko.
nah,
Of,
Draconic
like,
first.
Atroc,
Advanced
yes.
grammar.
Go ahead,
Crack.
Atroc.
Where was Yosef the entire time?
He's been around.
Wait. Well, I left them a similar note. I don't know if they were awake or not, but I left
Okay.
a similar note.
I'll say he was probably awake and you can just hand him the note. All right.
Yeah.
Don't get in trouble,
Yes.
young one.
Okay. No trouble. Fun will go now.
Safe travels.
Okay.
We only do dangerous travels.
Proceeds to do dangerous, radical travels.
Does a kickflip.
Yeah, I was about to say Paul rides out on a skateboard.
You can't tell me what to do.
Fawn has his
That's
rebellious
CSI Miami
face.
sound too.
Oh god. Okay, so
You can't.
you
skate
guys, with the exception of Flaw, all make your way up to
Do
the
we-
town
do we
hall.
see
It's
Flaw
relatively close
the way
by.
out?
It's only a couple blocks away.
No.
They left a while ago.
I'll say yeah. Flaw probably left a little earlier and is just walking around town. Probably, just going about their day.
Actually, I stopped somewhere random in town and I just started teaching the little Draconic, but without the grammar first. For now, it's just the words.
Okay.
To make it more fun for you.
All right. So you guys all make your way into the town hall. They recognize you, so the guards just let you in. And you make your way over to the speaker's office. And do you knock on his door, I assume? Or do you just barge in?
Politeness.
We knock. We're humane.
Human.
You are mortal.
Oh wait,
Said humane.
That mortal kindness.
Humane is
all
the
that
word.
stuff. Alright, so you give a couple knocks on the door.
Yep.
And yeah.
Just like that.
Come on in.
Hello. How are you?
You open the door and you see Speaker Daneth Whalen. His eyes kind of look a little more droopy than you've seen before. It looks like he hasn't gotten very much sleep recently. And he has, motions. Like, he's, writing some paperwork, it looks like, and he, motions for you all to come in. Alright, this will let me a few minutes break. What can I do you for?
Do you remember that wizard that's being put to death when we arrived in town?
Dazan, yeah. What about him?
Yeah. Did you, or did the guard happen to take his spellbook into custody? Or not custody, confiscate his spellbook or other belongings?
Yeah, we do have his spellbook. What do you ask?
We were hoping to take a look at it. Maybe take it if you can. A wizard's spellbook has a lot of magical secrets in it that we could potentially use to find.
Does this have to do
Our
anything with
little buddy
the
here.
Duergar?
Could.
Well,
Depends
we're
on
gonna
what we
have-
find in there.
We're going to have Fawn take a look at it and copy what he can.
There might be a spell in there that can help us against them or help protect.
Maybe.
Normally, I don't really give, what do I say?
Evidence?
Normally, I don't really give evidence out of the evidence locker to random folks, but, given that the times are a little tough, I think I'm willing to break a rule or two. You're more than welcome.
Plus, culprit's already dead. So.
And let's keep it that way.
Uh-oh, oopsie.
He, goes back to, writing, some more papers. He's like, yeah, it's,
Oh, stinky.
I think it's in the library up top. Second floor. I can have one of the guards escort you. Kind of hit it with the rest of the books. No one really comes up there anyway, so...
Really? How much
Yeah.
do you have up there?
Not too much. Enough basic knowledge to do some tutoring if anybody else got the coin for it.
Got
But,
any books on vampires in there?
I don't think so. I've got some... I think I might have a book or two about the Enclave. It's the next best thing I could do.
Alright.
But, yeah. Oh yeah, I apologize for anybody in the chat. Yeah, my mom is vacuuming in another room. Y'all just gonna have to deal with it. I'm sorry.
You can just say that the speaker's getting his room back. it's all part of the
I'm
roleplay.
not gonna
He's
lie.
getting his office. He's getting his office vacuumed.
Now, if you excuse me, I've got some notes to write for some folks. But, oh, that's right, I didn't tell you. That search party we sent a few days ago, I haven't gotten back yet. I feel the worst.
Really?
No, they should have been back
we
yesterday.
Didn't see any. Wait, we saw a dragon on the road on our way back here.
We
Big
more
one.
than saw it. Damn near
attacked us.
killed us.
Yeah.
Shook us off its back like a couple of gnats.
His like eyes pop up when you say dragon, and he like pauses
It
for a
was-
moment.
It
I
was
swear.
a big one. Really big.
I swear, you folks are like magnets for trouble.
Yeah, I'd say so.
There was a dead body poking out of the ground. How was anyone supposed to actually...
We didn't know it was a dragon until we went to check the body.
Besides, everybody pokes a dead body with a stick from now and then.
Listen, I don't need to know about all of your business. Just get what you need and go. I got a little work to do.
Yeah, I'm just saying, be careful on the roads. There's a dragon about.
Yeah. Oh, one more thing before you go. We might have to do this whole siege thing a bit earlier than planned. A lot of the other
Really?
speakers are getting antsy. Then we'll get this done. When's the earliest you think you could be ready?
How long would it take us to get to Goodmead?
If you're asking me, probably a day. You could probably be there by nightfall if you leave.
Then maybe about 2 or 3 days. I think that's when we'll have our final preparations completely ready.
That's pretty close to it.
Can you make it too?
We also
I think we
have
can make
to
it too.
send
Alright.
a letter to our friends, right?
Mm-hmm. We gotta let the goblins know to bring that big metal thing with them.
Oh, no need. They're already in town.
Oh shit! Too late. Oh well.
Did they happen to bring a big metal thing?
Not unless you talk about the weapons. Not really.
Shit.
Shit.
By the way, I forgot to ask. Did anybody attune to the necklace yet?
No, not yet.
Okay, good to know.
I don't think so.
Although I actually.
Wow,
could
maybe
put it
someone
on.
should have tuned to the necklace. It sounds kind of important.
I could put it on actually. After I found out what it was, I could have put it on. I'll just put it on now.
All right, so you're just straight up attuning right then and there.
Sure.
Okay, so you put on the necklace. Let me pull up my notes for it real quick, just so I can make sure. I'm
And you
getting this right.
explode! Congratulations, you're dead now.
Let's go.
Bombs.
TPK.
Kablooey.
Actually, it wouldn't be a TPK. I'd be left alive. Depending on how big the
Oh
explosion
no,
is. Oh, what's up?
you're the only one left.
Yeah, it's exactly what I said before the session started. Everybody dies
Alright,
except
let's see
one.
here. All right.
That would suck.
It's only you and that alligator creature.
He is a drake. How dare you?
And all our other animals, so we each just pick an animal. to
We all play the animals. Let's go.
Wait, but I
All
have
the
actually
ghosts.
high animal handling, so when did I control you guys?
Okay,
No.
here's what we're gonna do. Alton, so you take this necklace. It is a it's about a 4-inch wide disc composed of a silver-framed wood, with a large rune of 3 runes etched on the front. The same runes that you had seen on that shield guardian that was being kept in Karkolok. You go ahead and attune to it, and it doesn't take as long as it normally does. My homebrew rules is that attuning to it happens with an action. Unattuning takes 10 minutes, so it doesn't take you like an hour to do it, because attuning rules are dumb. But
Okay.
you go ahead and
I
do
like
so, and you focus in, and you immediately feel connected to another thing, almost like you're connected with another creature, but it's not living. And you can actually feel the presence of the shield guardian like
Oh,
dozens of
from
miles
far
away from you. You know exactly where it is as soon as you attune to it.
Can I command it to come to me?
Yeah, go ahead and roll me an Arcana check for me.
Okay.
You try focusing in, but you feel that the connection isn't strong enough yet. You feel like you might have to give it a couple attempts. You kind of just take a bit. You take a few minutes to kind of focus in, but you feel like it's not kicking. Out of character, I'll say I'll let you reattempt the check every hour. Just so you're not spamming it over and over again. But as of right now, you cannot fully connect with it and command it.
Okay.
How long does attuning to something takes
He
again?
just said an action. Normally,
An action,
our
okay.
Bucko's home rule is an out.
Yep.
An action.
But Lucko's
I see.
cool, so you know.
Damn right.
Fuck with
Lucko,
you,
he's so awesome.
Cool, baby!
Totally
Cool.
wicked.
Woo!
Alright. So, yeah. The speaker says to all of you, alright, here's what we'll do. I'll have the goblins escort you over to the fortress 2 days from now, first thing in the morning. The plan is, go over there, see what's going on, figure out whether we need to do a break-in or not. And after that, it's up to you. The rest of us will stay here. We'll get all the towns ready to go. Fortify everything, try to keep everybody safe. We'll
Are
set up
we,
contingency plans.
Bunking up in East Haven or Bryn Shander? Or, I mean, are the civilians doing that? Just-
I think the overall plan... If anything goes wrong and a defense cannot be held, everybody would go to Bryn Shander. That's got the strongest defenses, and we have the best chance of defending ourselves that way.
And if everything goes wrong, we'll meet you there if we're still alive.
Alright. And remember, we only get one shot at this. If this thing goes awry, there's nowhere we can run. Can't go up into the mountains or anywhere else in the wilderness. Those folks will freeze to death out there within days. We need 10 towns to survive, if we're all gonna make it out of this.
We'll do our best.
I'd expect nothing less. Alright. You get going. You got work to do, and so do I.
Alright.
Best of luck to you.
I'll ask the guard to take us upstairs then with his authority and, yeah. Look
We
for the
go
Alright.
spell.
upstairs.
The guard takes you upstairs into the upper level. It's well lit, a lot of torches lined around all the rooms and the hallways and stuff. And you're taken to this small, like a small library section here. It's rather meager looking. Most of the books that you're seeing on the racks are rather unremarkable. Stored in very dusty bookcases. It looks like no one's really touched anything from this place in a while. You also see like a couple padded chairs and some footstools lying around the room. But the guard goes over, checks like a catalog that he's got written down, and like goes through and picks out one leather-bound book and hands it to you. There you go. That should be the spell book, if I recall. Hopes that helps you guys.
Hope so too. Thanks, appreciate it.
May the All-Mother preserve you. And he goes about his business. You take the book, and looks to be a worn down leather book with a red leather cover and yellowish pages. The edges of the pages are stained with a bit of dry blood. The writing inside of this book, you open it and you don't see any spells inside. It seems to be that of a poetry anthology, actually. Like it's
he's written it in code.
something like that.
Clever and cute.
So yeah,
Well,
you see
you'll
like a
see it
lot of
again.
poetry written about the Fortuna countryside, and you see a lot of poems with like tales of like missing home and poems about family, about betrayal, things like that. Rather personal passages you see. But you, Alton, you know better. Something's afoot here.
Yeah,
Oof. Fun likes these.
something's afoot here. Okay.
Really? But they're so sweet and genuine.
No, like this is written in code.
Oh.
Yeah.
Alton, roll me a...
Insight?
Yeah, roll me an insight.
Okay. 13.
13. It's a low DC given your expertise. So
I
you
have
get
a
the
grimoire
idea.
myself,
Yeah, you
so-
get the idea that it's less if it's written in code, because like if it was written in code, there would be you imagine that the passages would be a lot more sporadic and sectioned. This just seems to be like a short poetry book, and it seems legitimate. You have a feeling there might be something else behind. As you remember, Dazan was very, very obsessed with illusion magic. That seemed to be his specialty.
Okay.
Oh.
I see. Okay.
I could-
Let's
can-
see.
Dispel magic.
Dispel magic would probably remove the illusion.
I can do that.
Dispel magic. That doesn't sound like a good idea for a magic book.
Well, okay, hold on. So, spellbooks themselves aren't necessarily magical.
It would just be removing the illusion that's
It would
on the
remove
book.
the illusion that's on the book. The formula that are written down in the spellbook are not themselves necessarily magical. It's the knowledge that a wizard needs to be able to cast the spell. Like, for instance, my grimoire here. Take out my own spellbook. My grimoire has the rituals that I can perform. Everything I know about the rituals that I can use, I record in here. It's not necessarily magical. It's just the knowledge that I need to remind myself in case I forget anything.
I didn't know folks had to write it down. I kind of just sing a little ditty.
Not everyone needs to write it down.
I just kind of focus and stuff happens.
We need to work on that because that is a little alarming. But
Fun.
so
Vidar shrugs. I don't know.
Fun focuses really hard, and then the thing happens.
The thing happens.
You cast a spell
I
magic.
didn't even know magic users had to study.
Some do.
Fawn.
It's
What?
Did you cast a spell?
no, but I did.
All right.
she's gonna dispel that.
So yeah, you dispel the
No.
magic, and the illusion of this poetry immediately dissipates, and you see pages upon pages of numerous different levels of spells in this book.
Oh my
A
god.
lot of things
The
written,
highest,
a lot of
highest
notes
level.
written in Common. Overall text is written in other languages, like mostly Draconic. And yeah, you see a large spellbook. Here is the list of spells that are inside the book here. In alphabetical order, you see Animate Objects, Arcane Eye, Arcane Lock, Blur, Confusion, Conjure Elemental, Detect Magic, Disguise Self, Fireball, Hallucinatory Terrain, Illusory Script, which you guess is the spell that was casted on this book, Invisibility, Knock, Levitate, Magic Missile, Major Image, Mirror Image, Mislead, Phantasmal Force, Phantasmal Killer, Seeming, Sending, Silent Image, and Slow.
Wow.
So he doesn't have scrying.
He does not have a scrying spell in this book.
Illusion magic is the coolest.
Well, it was worth a shot. Well, if there's anything you want to copy down before we...
Okay. So, if I copy any of it, does it actually do anything, Maka?
It'll take you a long while to like write all of these down, but you get the idea that you wouldn't be able to like copy it verbatim because there's a lot of text that you just don't understand. Like there's things written in Draconic, but it's all in things that are a lot of it's not grammatically correct and doesn't make sense to you.
Question.
Yes.
What if I use this thing?
Oh, okay. Choose one skill or tool. You have proficiency. Which skill or tool are you picking?
The wizard stuff.
You're gonna need something a little more specific than that,
You
buddy.
need to pick one of your skills or a tool that you're proficient in.
Well, but being able to like
Are you
copy
picking
down
proficiency
a
in
manuscript is
Arcana?
a skill.
I guess whatever will help me understand the spells better.
Okay.
I don't know what because I'm new to the game.
Okay, go ahead and make a Arcana check then. Do you have proficiency in Arcana already, or no?
I do not.
Okay, so then you'll add a +3 to this roll, if I remember correctly. So go ahead and do your roll.
Damn.
All
Plus 3,
15,
that's
so
good.
18, alright. Yeah, you start to understand a lot of the spells better. You get the idea, like, okay, that's why it's not grammatically correct. It's for this specific incantation, stuff like that. You get the idea that you were not going to be able to cast these spells because that is something that's out of your reach. You use divine magic, which is something completely different from arcane. Like some of these spells are
I don't know that I'm
forward to
using
you.
divine.
You don't,
Oh,
but
shit, wait.
you get the
Are
idea
any of
like
these-
you've seen
are
the
any of
magic of
these
your
spells-
friends and it's been very different from your magic. Like there are
Are
in
any
this
of-
world
Sorry.
no, you're good. In this world, there's 3 like main types of magic. So you have like the 8 schools of magic, and then you have the 3 types. You have arcane, divine, and you have primal. So those are like the main types. So like arcane is more of like natural magic that basically messing with the laws of physics and the laws of reality and bending them to your will. Divine magic is more of like just taking the magic from other creatures. So technically, like sorcerers and bards would technically also be divine magic in technicality, depending on where they get it from. And then primal magic is more of like the druidic kind of stuff where you take it in from like the raw fabric of space.
Okay, so
Are
I
any of
could.
these spells ritual?
Off the top of my head, I don't know. Some of them I believe they are.
That's right. Some of my spells are. My spells are all ritual, but some of the ritual spells that get added to my list aren't normally ritual spells. Let me.
Mic reminder.
Yeah. Oh, fucking. What is wrong
It's
with
okay.
my mic today? Is that better?
Yeah, you were just
Yes,
getting really
okay.
your audio was just getting really faded, and yeah.
I wonder why. That's so weird. Okay. Let me look through. Can you send me the list of spells real quick, like a screenshot or something?
Yeah, I can take a picture of the book real quick.
Yeah, because then I can ask
So-
him to. Because then I can ask Fawn to translate those specific spells for me, so I can copy them into my grimoire. If
So
they're
in-
higher than what I can normally cast, then I won't be able to cast them yet. But I can copy them at least.
Alright,
Okay.
one moment. Let me take this picture. My camera's not opening. Phone.
Lago.
My camera app. Okay, none of my apps are working. What the fuck, phone?
Uh-oh.
Alright, let me restart
the last
it.
time
It's the
you-
freak phone.
When's the last time you fully reset
He's the
it?
party
Give me a
freak.
couple minutes and I'll send it to you. I'll let you know when I do. I gotta restart my phone.
Okay.
So Lago.
Yes.
In the end, I cannot like focus on a single spell the way I do other ones.
You
Like,
cannot
there's
cast
not a
any
single
spell
one.
from a spell book. The spells
Okay.
that you know have to
Alright.
be from the cleric spell list, or it can be a part of your extended spell
I
list.
don't
That's it.
happen to have a shot at using any of them, do I?
I will say, if anybody wants to multiclass into wizard, you might be able to use these spells. You need to be a wizard in order to cast a spell from a spell book, and you
Mhm.
need to have.
I'm already
Those
delving into
spells.
rogue, so
Do you need the whiz? Okay, what's my intelligence? It's like an intelligence thing,
Here we
right?
go.
yeah.
have 2 in intelligence. Oopsie.
Well, that's more than me. I have a 0.
Nice.
Mood.
Same with con. 0 con, 0 intelligence. Wisdom, charisma, and strength all have 2, and then dexterity has 4. Oh.
All right, there we go. I am posting the picture in ancient texts.
Okay.
I'm excited to see what kind of chaos Fwa can have
There it
on
is.
that. Dragon
Okay.
Ball, that one
Okay.
tavern.
Made sure not to put anything with
Okay.
spoilers in there.
Mm.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Let's see here now. Don't think that's available to me at all. No. That's also not.
While
available.
Vazrik is doing all this, is there anything anybody else would like to do? While you guys are here in the
Arcane Lock
library.
is available to me.
Nice.
I
Does
think
Anna not want to ask or do anything?
probably just gonna look around at the other books, to be honest.
All right.
If
can
I know
already
I
cast
can't learn
Disguise
anything in it, then I lose interest.
Yeah, it's
Disguise
all
Self
mostly
is
like
another one.
educational books. Like you don't really find much of interest. Like I think the most interesting thing that you find is like a small like history book of like some of the early history of 10 towns.
No, I need to click on that. I click on the eye.
Like
Okay, don't look at it. Don't look at it. Don't look at it. Don't look at it. Don't look at it.
Jesus.
That I didn't even register all those words.
Just don't look at the chat.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll read that to pass the time.
All right.
By anyone else doing anything, did you mean like even outside of the town hall?
Is there anything you want to do, Fwa, while they're all doing this stuff?
I'm just going to that one Dragonborn lady's tavern
All right.
because I got bored of teaching the little guy.
I'll say, we won't go super into detail with it, but yeah, you take your little buddy to the bar, and the whole bar slowly just becomes a petting zoo as your little buddy, like, at first everybody is like, what the fuck is that? But then they realize how cute it is, and then you just get a crowd of people wanting to pet it. It's very interesting because it has a look of like a very smooth looking alligator, and it has like the skin texture of like a dolphin. So it's like smooth and kind of slimy.
By the way, can we just say that without you saying it to stream, can we just say that I did in what I sent you in DMs actually happened, and we can get back to town hall?
Say that again?
What I typed in DMs, can we just say that Fwa did that, and we just go straight to the town hall?
All right, sounds good.
Yeah!
I will let you know how that goes.
Yes!
All right.
I don't even have to roll for it.
Vazrik, do you have all the information you need?
Just about. So there are 5 spells that I'll be able to take from this if I can work in tandem with Fawn to translate, because I don't
Smiley
speak Draconic.
face.
There's Arcane Lock, Disguise Self, Illusory Script, Knock, and Sending that I can all cast as ritual spells.
Got it. And where do you get your spells from? Is it also from the wizard spell list?
I get them from the Investigator spell list, which is on that PDF that I sent to you.
Right. I don't remember where I have that.
Yeah, I have a very limited spell list, only up to 6th level, and to mostly ritual spells, and some spells I can cast as a ritual that wouldn't normally be cast as a ritual by other classes.
How do you learn your spells then?
I can copy them from scrolls or other people's grimoires or spellbooks, and I also learn them as I just level up. So.
Okay, so it's like that of a wizard. Okay, so yeah, this would be useful to you then.
Yeah.
Sweet. You will have to spend...
I wouldn't bother trying to do this.
You will have to spend gold depending on what spells you're copying in, just to let you know, as per the wizard rules.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the most important one right now would be Sending.
Is that a ritual spell?
It is for investigators.
Ah, that's right. They changed some of them. Nice.
Yeah, like I said, I can cast some spells as a ritual that wouldn't normally be cast as a ritual spell.
Here, let me pull the wizard rules
Fawn
up
has
for you real
sending.
quick.
I'm just sending. I'm just sending. Fawn has sending. Or can have sending.
I could have.
Okay, let's see. Additionally, whenever you find a ritual spell on your adventures, you can add it to your investigator spells list, and is of a level you can add to your grimoire. For each level of the spell, the transcription process takes 2 hours and costs 50 gold pieces for the rare inks needed to describe.
Okay, yeah, so it's exactly like wizard.
So for a third level spell, I will need to spend 150 gold for it. Then. So sending, I
Yeah.
believe, sending's a third level spell. So.
And I'll say that's just a passive thing we'll do. Like, you don't have to go through like a full-on store. Like, we'll just say that you just spend the gold and you do the thing.
Okay, I actually don't have 150 gold.
I had a feeling.
I have 130 gold.
Maybe if you ask nice.
Sell the breastplates.
I
Sell the
can,
breastplates.
Oh yeah, we have breastplates to. We can go.
I also have 500 gold in my inventory.
I need to fucking buy.
I
some
feel
arrows.
like I might need myself a.
Sugar mama is what you're gonna say.
Well, how much money do you have? Just asking.
I have 8 gold, which is enough to buy me a few arrows.
8 gold.
Wait,
okay.
what? Dar,
See-
how much money do you have?
Me?
Yeah, I'm curious.
Oh. Oh wow, you're gonna be super impressed by the sheer quantity of gold I have. I have 8 gold.
Oh my god.
So,
You guys have not been saving your.
and then
Spent it on bear armor. Of course he's broke.
I do have
And then I
money.
spent it on normal armor.
And then I've had to buy all the rations.
And now we
food.
have things to sell.
And then I stopped trusting them all with money, so now I have it.
Yeah.
To be fair, a majority of my gold has gone into decorations for most of y'all fuckers'
And
rooms,
Overpaying
rations for
people.
everybody.
And just handing your gold out to random NPCs.
I haven't
And
handed my gold out to
overpaying
random
for
NPCs, actually. I haven't handed out my gold to NPCs.
What do you
actually.
mean? You paid the barkeep for drinks for the whole bar that night.
Yeah. Listen, that's how you get good reputation, alright? I'm building a repertoire in a bar.
Anyway, is there a local alchemist here, or like somebody who works with like ingredients?
You could probably find a general goods store and get all the things that you need.
Hey, general goods store guy, want to buy a bottle of basilisk blood? You don't need it? Oh, okay.
Guy's just like, what the fuck's a basilisk?
It's the thing that turns people to stone with its eyeballs.
No, so that's a
Oh, yeah.
Medusa.
No, like
Shut the
it,
Like a
fuck up.
lizard.
it does the same thing, bro. Only it's a
Rocco.
lizard. Yeah.
Oh, you mean a Gorgon?
Fuck up.
No, it's a lizard.
But like a lizard.
Out of curiosity, how much would a rush order for Yeti basilisk scale cloaks
Oh my God.
cost? Size take.
Oh yeah, shit. We still
That's
need
a
to get
good
the cloak,
question.
too.
We still have to get those potions.
Also, where's the armor guy? Is there a
Oh my
blacksmith here
God.
we can sell stuff to?
Sid, this is important. We're gonna get absolutely like fucked. It's
All right,
gonna be
hold
dangerous.
on. All right, hold on. Let's go one at a time. There's a lot of very
I'm just gonna-
unique questions you guys are asking. Let's start with the basilisk armor. What do
What's
you
the
plan on
meaning of
doing with the
life?
basilisk stuff?
I was talking with Hua, and it was interesting to get like Yeti like cloaks that have Yeti like fur, but basilisk like interior lining, so they're nice and strong but really soft.
Okay.
Plus the Yeti would give us additional cold weather resistance, so we wouldn't suffer as much in like.
Wouldn't the
cold.
fur need to be on the inside for it to be soft?
Nah. Fur can be anywhere and just make it soft.
Let me check a book I have real quick. I have a thought.
'Cause it was a big basilisk, right?
It was pretty
There
big,
should be
yeah.
enough for all the main cast.
Yeah, there should be. I'm hoping.
No.
Maybe even a little one for Krubo.
No.
Fun
Oh,
is
yeah,
not
wait.
wearing that.
There
Fun
wouldn't be
Fun
no
is
won't wear
skin.
not. Fun will not wear that. Sorry.
Why do you guys keep forgetting his aversion to anything animal product?
Don't worry,
What
we'll
kinda- What kind of armor are you
get a
wearing,
cloth
Fawn?
one knitted.
Fawn, what kind of armor are you wearing?
Chainmail.
Oh, okay.
Trying to catch me in a gotcha.
Well, to be fair, I am wearing an entire deer.
Okay. So here's what we'll do. I will
Does
ask
Fawn
this.
Does Fawn have a backpack?
I don't think so. It had maybe a pouch,
Oh,
but
hold up.
I don't know.
Fawn.
A
what's
pouch?
your
A
book
leather
Oh
bound?
my
pouch?
god.
Flacco!
Fawn, what is
Yes.
your book bound in?
Wool
What?
that you can find without killing something. You know what wool is?
Your book is bound in wool?
Oh my
Make
god,
them
the
stop.
book. It's a
Please
fucking...
just-
I'm
White
trying to
Walkers.
look up rules, one thing at a time, people. I'm trying to figure out what we're doing with the basilisk shit right now. We're working on that right now. One thing at a time, folks. All right. Question. So, Scully and Plum, you two, you're collaborating on an item, correct?
Yeah.
Are you trying to just make an ordinary item, or are you trying to make a magic item?
Would it be magical?
You can make magic items
It
by
could
spending time
be.
and money.
It's
You
all
would definitely
about
want
it's all
normal
about
stuff,
the
though.
intent. Because you can
See, but
you
here's
can
the
do
thing,
both.
though.
One is a lot easier than the other, but it all
He
depends
wants
on
yours
what you're
because they
making.
look cool.
No, here's the issue that we have though here that I want to bring up to Scully. We both only have 16 gold. Last I checked, magical
we have-
items cost in the hundreds.
We can
yeah.
sell the breastplates. The breastplates are like 500 gold each.
Yo,
And we have like 3 now. And one's mithril, so we might be able to sell that one for even more.
All right, I
but,
actually
like,
need to look up challenge ratings.
What
because
kind of
that's
a
gonna help
magic
here.
cloak would you be making?
All right,
And like it would take a
basilisk,
while,
challenge
especially
rating
to make
3.
multiple.
We could totally
Then a
just
Yeti
have
would
them
be-
made and then just go through the dungeon.
Yeah,
Probably
they can
would
be
take
our
that
reward for surviving. Yeah.
Exactly.
True.
Or if only one of us gets out, you know what? Now you have some cloaks that you can sell that are handmade, and you get to keep one yourself.
Yeah, you can remember that your dead friends with their cloak.
By selling it to fantasy.
Yeah,
Perfect.
exactly. Make a life for yourself.
Hey guys, let's go to
See,
Fantasy
this is an
Target.
investment.
I did one time in a campaign end up in like a I don't
Best
know if I
Target.
was the one DMing or not, but like we ended up in a pocket dimension kind of a grocery store thing where we could just buy magic items and weapons and things. It was a one shot of some kind. I think we were
God, I
gonna kill
want to play
Santa. I
Forge
don't know.
card now.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie. It kind of sounds like me and Scully are just putting life insurance policies on everyone.
Okay, here
It's a little
is
suspicious.
what we're gonna do. What kind of item do you guys want to make? Do you just want to make a normal item, or you want to make a magic item?
What would be the
difference
benefits of
in
a
the
magic item?
You
Yeah,
get
what
a
would be the
magic
benefits to
item.
do?
The,
Would it give us
the
any-
benefits are you get a magic item. That's not.
Okay, let's just go with.
It's not
nor-
rocket
I vote on
science,
normal.
folks.
I vote on normal then, because if there's no actual like benefit,
So
then I
How-
would say normal.
you guys.
Well, I mean, it
can-
is a magic item. Like,
Oh,
that's
hang
the
on.
You have to
benefit.
specify.
Hang
like
on.
cloak of what? What is it?
So guys,
Oh,
it can
Yes.
take a few weeks to make a magic item.
I mean, we're gonna be in there for a few days probably.
No, like we have only 2 days.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
That's,
want
don't
things
have
to be
enough.
made while we're in
What are the
dungeon.
time frames here, Laco?
So I would discern that given you have the parts of 2 challenge rating 3 creatures that you're using on this, I'm gonna say that this could be an uncommon item. This cloak that you guys are planning on making. So an uncommon magic item, along with the materials that you have already gathered, will cost you guys probably 200 gold and will take up to 2 work weeks. Up to 200 work weeks. Two.
Up to 200.
Not 200.
God
Blah.
damn.
My words are bad today, okay? 2 work weeks.
Yes, they
But-
are.
So,
That's like 800 gold.
We have 2 breastplates. We sell them. Boom.
And that's
We have
all we
200
spend that
gold
money
left over.
on?
I will say...
No, 'cause we would have
Like,
100
maybe
gold left.
potions of
200,
resistance,
I will
not
say,
maybe
200 gold for a magic item is actually really, you're actually saving money there, because an uncommon
it's
magic
less
item you'd have to buy at a minimum of like 500 gold.
Yeah, it's
You're
less
actually saving
expensive
money
to
here.
make your items. Yeah.
And I will say,
So
like, whatever
then it
you
comes
guys
down to
plan on
what
making
magic item
cloak-wise
it is.
will be based off of what items that you guys gathered. I'll say, since you're using like a strong material like a basilisk hide, along with like the comfort of the Yeti skin, I'd say that's a good recipe for a cloak of protection. If we're doing uncommon,
What does that do?
it gives you a +1 bonus to all of your AC and all of your saving throws.
Let's make that. Let's make that.
I think we make that.
So let's do this.
Let's commission that, and you know, we might not
But,
have
like,
it in
only
time
one?
for this.
No,
No,
like
for
it
everybody.
would be more expensive to commission it than to make it yourself.
Oh well, okay.
That's more risky to
Then
make it
this is
ourselves,
what we're
though.
gonna slave over.
Then let's do
This is what I'm using
I
all
am
my
going
downtime to make.
We're going to have to wait until the fight with the Duergar is done first.
Yeah.
Well,
I will
yeah,
say
I
there
assume
is.
there's
sure
other
we'll-
stuff after
I'm
too.
Hold on,
sure
real quick,
we'll get
real
a lot
quick,
of downtime after.
Real quick. So, the way I'm going to rule this is that there is a possibility you can get this item done before the invasion. There's a possibility, but it'll all depend on some rules here. What's going to happen is that, first off, if you guys are working together on this, one of you needs to be proficient in Arcana. Just straight off the bat. Are either of you two proficient in Arcana? If not, you need to find someone who is to help you.
I am.
Okay.
Let's
I'm
go.
not proficient in Arcana.
Neither am I.
Then, what is going to happen
I can
is
be
that
proficient for 10 minutes.
I am going to set... So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set a couple different DCs, and depending on how high you roll
Alright.
for the initial like crafting check is going to base it off of how long it's going to take, because it's up to 2 work weeks. So it could take up to 14 days in total, right? But if you roll really well, we could probably bump that down to 2 days, maybe. So what we're going to do is I'm going to set the overall, if you guys want to have the item done in time, you'll have to roll a DC 20 Arcana check. And this will most likely be done, this will be done by Alton. However, I'm going to have all 3 of you, all the people working on this item, roll your own Arcana check before then, and if it gets past a certain threshold, and you describe to me with that Arcana check what you were doing to help with this item, I will lower the DC. I'm kind of basing it off of a lot of Matt Mercer's rules for like a resurrection, but instead of bringing somebody back to life, you're making a magic item, because making magic items is very hard. So
Let's fucking do this, guys.
So
Hey,
I'll say
Vidar?
we will go in order in the Discord. And yes, you can, and yeah, you can use Bardic Inspiration to help with these rolls too if you want. We're gonna start.
Before we do this,
Yes.
can we like round up what happened in the library? Like we like kind of like just completely. So what
That
what
was
happened
just
in the library?
Transcribing.
Did I get to borrow that 20 gold from you, Anna?
Did you ask?
I did ask earlier. Yeah.
Hmm.
I was like, I think I kind of need a sugar mama for. Can I borrow 20 gold, Kiki?
I don't like
I was gonna give you the chance to ask in a way that was not that, but you
That was
really
me
doubled down
asking.
on
That
it.
was me asking out of character.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, now ask in
the 20
character.
Okay. Hey,
take
I. Okay, thank you.
Okay. Here's what we'll do. Going,
now,
so
bros,
we got
let's go.
3 people working on this item. So we got Scully,
Yeah.
Vazaric, and Plum. We'll start with Scully. Scully,
All right.
what are you going to offer to help make this item? It could be anything. Literally, like, whatever you think. It could be, like, the physicality of, like, working on the parts. It could be you doing the research on the blueprints. Whatever it could be. It's up to you. And then I will have you roll a check depending on what that is.
I'm going to be going through like thrift shops, finding cloaks, and taking measurements.
Okay.
And yeah.
So I will say, I will give you the option of 2 checks then. It will either be an investigation check for like the finding of extra supplies and stuff, or it will be a sleight of hand of like the second part of like you said it was sewing, like what was it? The second part you said again?
Yeah, cutting pieces.
Okay, yeah, so like
and-
just overall assemblies. We'll say either make an investigation or a sleight of hand check, your choice. And if anybody wants
Okay.
to assist in this,
Take
you
the
can help
higher
with
one.
like Like the guidance would help, bardic inspiration would help. You only get to use it once though.
We'll take a little inspiration from some paper and some music.
All right.
Yeah.
So I think this is just gonna be. Fuck. Yeah.
The one
Sleight
time
of
Fawn helps
hand.
Flaw is gonna be one of those rare moments where Fawn helps Flaw.
Let's go.
Roll your guidance.
Exactly as much as
So
we
the
do.
Yeah, you can roll your
DC
guidance.
was 15, so that is a success. However, you rolled more than 5. Well, you rolled 5 more than the DC, so I'm gonna say that's a great success. On a success,
He also has guidance and bardic
Yeah,
inspiration.
roll
Yeah,
them,
roll the
roll them.
guidance, Scully.
oh yeah, you're right. Okay, if you
Roll
want
the
to add
guidance.
it
Even
Or
better.
an D8.
I'm going to. I don't know. Should I use the bardic inspiration?
Here's what I'll,
It
Or
only
here's
should I
what
lasts
I'll
save
do.
for like
for-
10 minutes.
Here's what I'll do, right? A regular success, I say, will bump the DC of the crafting check down by 2.
Oh,
A great
dude.
success will be down by 3. If you roll,
Now use
Right
the
now,
inspiration.
24.
if you roll
It's a
10, if you roll 10 more than the DC, then it will be a fantastic success or legendary success, whatever we want to call it.
Fantabulous
That
success.
will lower it the DC down
Fantabulous
by
success.
We
we'll
need
say
this.
5. So you
All
are
right,
at a
Scully, you just
24.
need to roll a 1.
You are
You just
one
need to roll
away
a
from getting a
one.
legendary
Use-
success.
Roll the
Use the
D8.
bardic
Come
inspiration.
on! Roll the D8!
Oh my
Okay,
god.
that's a total of 32. You have taken the DC down by 5. The craft DC
With
is now
all
15.
the kindness and love in my heart that I have for my
Aw.
friends and my teammates, I meticulously lay out all of these like clothes I found, and I start cutting it with precision and skill of someone who wanted to be a merchant and master craftsman, but life did not let that happen.
Vidar is literally
That's
harnessing
it.
the power and the might of his
Of
player.
friendship.
Like, I can totally imagine this is basically just Scully preparing for a cosplay, and I love that. All right, so yeah, that's a
Nice.
fantastic success. That lowers the DC down by 5. The DC for the craft check is now 15. Vazrik, what do you have to offer?
Yes. I have Arcana of 6 and Investigation of 9.
Okay, what would you like to do for this item? That would determine what you are going to be doing.
Well, who's next after me?
That would be Plum.
Wow.
Me.
Plum, do you have Arcana?
Hell no!
I will be doing the actual magical infusion.
And oh, also, since I am kind of basing a lot of this off of Matt Mercer rules, if anybody rolls something that's also sleight of hand, now that Vidar's already done it, it will be a disadvantage. Because you can't stack skills, basically.
Yeah.
So if anybody tries to do like another sleight of hand check, that would be a disadvantage roll.
Yes.
Be
I
as
will-
creative as possible, guys. You got this.
Fun is very quick, just saying. If you guys need it for some reason.
Wait a minute.
Wait, hey Fawn,
No,
what's
never
your
mind,
int?
okay.
My what? Wait, what is
What's your int?
Well, he's not proficient in Arcana. I have
Fuck.
Arcana here.
Fair.
I got wisdom, not intelligence.
Yeah, I have wisdom too. Alright.
Anyway. Okay, I will do the actual magical infusions, but I think that comes after, right?
Okay, I'll say, let's flavor this as, because every good magic item needs a blueprint. So I'll say if you're leading towards
And I'm
an
used
Arcana
to I'm
check-
used to creating magical blueprints for my grimoire as well. So.
Okay, yeah. So we'll say it's that you are making the blueprint for this item. So I will say this will be an Arcana check, DC 15, like before.
Okay.
DC 15
before
for
I
a
forget,
regular
Also
I was
has a
success.
putting
paper
s-
guidance.
You do have a paper.
And
guidance.
Bardic. Wait, is
Nope,
was
Bardic.
you gonna
Ins-
use-
I will say Bardic Inspiration goes to one person. That went to Scully.
Ah, okay. So she can't use another one later.
No.
Shit, alright.
Okay. Oh well.
'Cause
Ari,
this is
stop
something
it.
that's happening over the course of a few days, mind you.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Wait,
I
she
did not mean to
gets-
do that.
She gets her
Sorry.
inspiration back every rest.
Yeah, but I don't want y'all cheesing the fuck out of this rule that I just made up.
No, but see, the thing is, I can use it a number of times equal to my charisma modifier, which is 4.
Listen, man, my rule of cool has limits, okay? I can't push it too much.
I'm cool with not using it. I'm not gonna push it. I'm good. I did my thing.
And
16.
the little
Roll the paper.
Let's see if you can get that to a 20. 19, just barely.
Oh, so close.
Short of a great success, but it's still a success regardless. That will bump down the DC by 2. The DC is now 13.
Oh, let's go!
You got one more.
Okay.
Plum,
I read up
one more
my-
chance to get
my
this
blueprint.
DC lower. What would you like to do? This is really fun because I don't think out of all the times I've watched D&D online, I don't think I've ever seen anybody like make a magic item live before. So this is actually
Yeah.
really interesting.
Well, what are you good at, Foi? Try to base it around something that would fit your skill set.
I'm good at perception. I'm really good at perception and stealth. And deception.
If you could figure out a way to work on this item while also integrating those skills.
Wait! I'm gonna try to integrate insight by double checking over Scully's work to make sure he didn't accidentally get overconfident and miss a stitch. Boom!
Oh, I like that
Alright.
actually. Let's go ahead and do that. I will have you go ahead and roll an insight check for me then.
Hey,
DC
you're 32. You missed one.
DC
single-
is
Oh,
15.
we're gonna open a merchant shop and make
What's the DC, Wacko?
DC is
Yeah.
15.
make
Magic
Vidar's
items.
dream come true.
Can we save my potential maybe daughter for?
I will allow also if Fawn is just giving guidance to everybody, I will allow one more guidance for this. Because it's only a
Uno mas.
D4.
Uno mas.
We can see
Uno
if we can get
mas.
this to a great success.
Come on! Come on, great success!
Great
That is a
success.
22. Great success. Lowers the DC down by another 3 instead of 2.
I was shaking!
The DC is now 10 for this craft check.
All right. So what's the last check
Alton.
that we have to make?
It is going to be an Arcana check. This will decide
All right.
whether you guys will be able to craft this item in time before the invasion. Alton,
Does this
what is
one-
your Arcana modifier?
6.
6. Okay. So, and I will, for this check, you get no help. It is just a straight Arcana check,
Oh,
no guidance, no
Very
inspiration,
well.
nothing.
No.
If you have any feats,
We believe in you.
the only thing that I will allow, if you have any feats or abilities that allow you to re-roll skill checks. That is it.
There's
Besides that,
only
you
a
get one roll
15% chance of me failing this.
and a one roll
Don't-
only. Exactly.
Don't tell me the odds.
Never tell me the odds.
The DC is 10. You must roll a 10 or higher in order to have this item be ready in time. If not, you will not have this item for your invasion. Roll me
Okay.
an Arcana check.
All right.
Come on.
And with these,
Nat
Oh
19.
my god, oh my
you
god, oh my
spend
god.
the next 24 hours working and slaving over this magnificent cloak. And at the end of the the night before you set off on your invasion, you craft as a group a cloak of protection. Congratulations,
who
you have
this is
made
going
your
to.
first magic item. Yes, exactly.
Yeah,
you
you
now
made
one
have
check.
a
We only
cloak of
made
protection.
Let's
one?
see.
Yeah.
Let's see. So I
I
have.
will now put away the
Yeah.
3 books that I grabbed to figure out how the fuck I was gonna
I
do
already have a
this.
cloak. I don't need it. Vidar, what's your AC?
My AC is
18.
it is 18. Yes.
Okay. Fawn, what's your AC?
Remember, it's a
I
plus
don't
1 to
think Fun would
AC
win.
and all saving throws as
Yes, I know. Anna, what's your AC?
16.
Okay. Let's see. Anna doesn't really go to the front lines. She's usually hanging
I
out in
did
the
just
back.
buy a sword though, so that might change. You don't know
Did
what's
just
going on
buy
in
a
my
sword.
noggin.
Okay.
well. Oh, also,
Vidar,
because we're over 2 hours
I
into the
think-
stream, Vaz, when do you have to go at your normal time?
A little later than the normal time.
Okay, so 7. Is it 7:30 my time then? Or later than that?
I could push it till 8 your time.
All right, sweet.
Yes.
I will take.
Let's
I will hold
go.
you to that.
Okay. I'm thinking maybe if we give it to Vidar, then he'll have 19 AC, plus that'll make up for other saving throws that he might not be as good at.
I vote we're giving it to Anna in case she gets corner fucked again.
That's
Hey,
true. That was
one
pretty bad.
time.
Although
Fawn and I just expect to disappear in the middle of combat, so I don't expect to lead days.
Although I
You-
will
you
say
should
I
give
love
me-
our ACs because it's almost in order. 16, 17, 18, 18. There's like 3 18s in here.
There's 2 18s.
Oh,
I'm 17.
you should
Oh,
give
okay,
me
you
like
get
your cape of like a stealth so I can literally go invisible mid-fight.
No, we're not giving you advantage on that shit.
We would never find you again.
Yeah, we'll be lost
Fuck
for the rest
off
of the
somewhere
campaign.
else.
No.
I actually,
I
I'm
vote-
not joking. I
I
could have
vote
learned this spell to literally go in the fucking walls and like literally fucking disappear.
Hey, Ari.
But yeah, my vote is for Vidar to wear it.
Hey, Ari. I'm gonna let you
What?
vote on this. Anna or Vidar gets the cloak.
Are we not allowed to vote?
Fun,
Y'all
Nah.
can
Fun
vote if you
doesn't
want.
like
What
the
the fuck?
I don't make
Fun
the
doesn't
rules.
like the cloak.
Oh.
Wait, Fun vote too?
That's
He hates
Unvotes
it.
that the cloak is stinky, that he hates it.
Okay, vote who gets the stinky cloak.
Wow.
What?
This
Oh, God damn it!
Why you're gonna have to be the vote. He hates it and would rather see it
I
tossed in
already
the
voted-
trash.
No, the reason why I asked him is
Oh,
because I already voted for
shit.
you. That's
Yeah.
why I was like, you two don't get the vote.
Oh.
Sorry, it was supposed to be the tiebreaker.
Why don't we just flip a coin or something?
Yeah, fair. You both just flip a coin.
Also, has our simulacrum friend shown up yet? We told him to meet us at.
so yeah, I've actually forgot with all the stuff going on. I'll say let's see. Scully, you were going around town grabbing like supplies and stuff, right?
Yes.
So I'll say the next day, while you were going about your business, you kind of heard a bit of a commotion at the town hall as you were traveling from merchant to merchant. You see just a regular guy kind of just like making a bit of a commotion in front of the town hall, just like shouting, just like, "Oh, you see, I need to get in there. I left something inside up at the library." And the guy is just like, the guard is like, Sir, I've never met you before. I can't let you in unless you have prior clearance. I'm sorry, I can't let you. Like, this is ridiculous. And he like looks over and sees you, Vidar, and he like motions something like, "You adventurer there, come over. Can you give me a hand here?"
Yeah, Vidar strides over.
"Can you believe this mess? Like, this is absolutely ridiculous." Tarny, he leans in and then whispers like, "Help a brother out, would you?" It's like, "This is tarnation. I can't believe they're not letting me in here."
Yeah, this is ridiculous.
Dude, we already have the book.
See what I mean?
We already have the book.
Even this guy agrees
Well-
with me.
Do I recognize this guy as Dazan or not?
He doesn't look anything like Dazan. Like, he looks human. His face is kind of covered up from like the rags, but like, you get the idea that he might
Yeah.
have a disguise on. This. It could be Dazan. The voice is familiar. It sounds like he's trying to put on a different accent to not get recognized. Like he's turning up
Alright.
his accent to 11.
Well, my initial reaction is like, what do you think you're doing? But then as I listen closer to I'm just like, I look over, and I kind of just elbow him. And then I lean it. We have your spell book already.
God damn, y'all were fast. Actually, you never mind. I gotta go use the bathroom. Peace. And he just starts, he like grabs you and starts walking
an
away
excuse.
with you. And he's just like, "Where y'all staying?"
Wait, that was outrageous! I say before walking
Damn
back.
right. Seriously.
It's at our keep. It's at our keep.
Can you take me there?
Yeah, of course.
Hell yeah. All right. And he just begins walking over.
You know, why
I
don't we
still don't know
send-
why we're trusting him.
Why don't we send Yosef and Krubo to like collect the potions while
I think
we're
that'd be
doing
good.
the other stuff?
Yeah, while we're doing all the other.
Good.
Fun
Yeah,
will
that's
go.
good.
wrong.
Kubo,
I'm
Kubo's
gonna
Well,
say.
you wouldn't have wanted to be around for the cloak making anyway. So that
Well,
kind
Yeah,
of
we
it's-
got your
How
little
would he have given us
papers. He just threw. He gave us sticky notes before he left. Obviously.
really pieces of paper. He sticks them on your back like a kick beside.
But it just says good luck.
He can't even reach up to our. He can't even reach up to most of our.
That's
Yeah,
why you
it's-
keep
Alright,
feeling
and it's
something
on our
slap
like
your ass.
top of our thighs or our asses.
Alrighty, alright,
It
so...
says like things like a doctor sticker would have, you know, like you're doing great. Good job.
Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. I'll say at this point it is the next day, so it's the day before the invasion, probably about mid-afternoon. Vidar, you walk into the estate with Dazan, and Dazan kind of like, he was wearing kind of like a thick kind of like Spanish-looking wide-brimmed hat, and as soon as he like walks inside the door, he kind of like takes the top of it and pulls it up, and it pops into like his witch hat that you've noticed from before, and then he kind of like pulls the scarf down from his face, and it looks like he like muddied up some of his face, so his facial features kind of like look more like unrecognizable. He like kind of like wipes all the stuff off, like, goddamn, this is fucking nasty. So you got my book?
Yep.
That we did.
Alrighty. Mind if I take a look, make sure all the pages are still there? Nothing's out of the ordinary?
Yep. And then I reach. I like.
I think I had the spellbook.
Yeah.
last, so
Alton, yeah, so I go over to Alton and I'm like, hey, Dazan's here.
Perfect.
Just him? Doesn't he usually come with
Well,
tall,
an
decrepit and creepy?
undead white walking through town probably would draw more attention than he'd like.
Yeah,
and him getting
nah,
discovered wherever he got left would be equally bad.
I'm assuming you guys are all grouped up at this point.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, Dazan kind of like walks over and it's like, yeah, no, I left him on the outskirts. He's about half a mile away from town. He won't be bothering nobody. You know,
This is out of
he knows
character,
better.
but I have the urge to say this joke, so there's nobody to protect you, and I stab him. No, I'm just kidding.
No.
Wait,
Damn,
I
I
might-
murder the guy.
I'm sorry.
Good
That's
job.
just my inner.
Wait, I
Sorry.
need to know if I'm there because you guys told me
It's
I
a
could
joke.
go get-
If you want to be there,
need
you
to know
could
if-
be there.
But so we already have the potions.
Yeah, you
No.
would have left by the time that like they were making the cloak, I think would be the idea. So that
Yeah.
these two things are happening at the
Yeah.
same
Well,
time.
then,
to cut
yeah.
down
Well,
on
let's
time.
do this then. If fun, if you were gonna do the potions the previous day, what would you probably done that day? Like, would you have just gone together with somebody to go back to that one fountain?
It would have
Yeah,
been. He
Yosef
said
and
it would have been
Krubo.
with Yosef and. Krubo.
Yeah, with Kruba and Yosu.
Okay, so
get
I'll
the
say yeah. I
potions.
won't have you guys roll any checks then. It's easy enough to like go out and grab. How many bottles do you have? How many are you potions are you trying to make?
It's Krubo's. It's whatever Krubo has.
Yeah, didn't we get a bunch of vials?
so you basically have like infinite bottles. Okay.
Yeah.
What is like the most amount
Do
of
your
potions you think
NPCs
you will
work like
need?
Bethesda NPCs or something? Unlimited ammo.
Kind of. Well, you know, I mean, he can make them. Like, that's the thing. It's like,
But
he makes
the
them
amount
out of gourds.
vials
As
that
long
we
as he has
have-
access to gourds, Krubo can make more bottles.
Perfect.
He can also just buy more as well. Like, they're not hard to find.
So
Yeah, we have
there
infinite.
are glass blowers that you can go to like get more bottles made if you wanted.
Didn't you guys get like a bunch of bottles from him or something?
Yeah, I thought
Yeah,
Bedard
we
gave him
have-
the
So
Krubo.
so let's do this. What is like the maximum number of potions that you think you guys would want to carry around? And it's a greater restoration potion. So how many greater restoration potions do you think you guys will need?
I feel like
Okay.
everyone should have at least
let's go
one.
with at least one.
Okay, so one for everybody then, including
Yeah.
your two buddies.
I would.
Yep.
I mean, I would.
Anyone who's
wait.
going in with us, you know?
Okay, so I will say that would be 8 potions, because that's the 5 of you. That is Krubo, that is Yosef,
I f-
and that is
would take
Izabai,
10.
who is going to be meeting
Round it out
with
to
you there.
10.
All right, so we'll round it up to
Round
10.
it up to
Okay, so
10.
you guys basically
sounds
gather, and you take a full day to gather 10 greater restoration potions from the one fountain. It takes you all day to do so, because you got to travel
Krubo
there.
keeps the
You gotta
extra.
travel back, and then I believe you have to melt down the ice as well to gather it all properly. So that takes a bit too.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So that's like
Yeah,
a whole
yeah.
day's worth of effort there. And if you're in East Haven, it's not too far of a walk. if it's worth remember it is. So
Yeah, it was like
So
Could also
a
take
while
the sled
north
with
of,
Yogi.
go right
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
yeah. All right. So yeah, we'll say that you take care of that. So fast forward. Next day. Design's
Okay,
Wait,
hey,
wait,
Dazan,
right-
here's your.
Jesus Christ.
Anything else? Do you have anything else to say before we move on?
I do.
Say it.
Okay, then write that Kribo has how many greater restorations? Just like make sure
10.
that everybody has. And
There would be 2 left over. If
yeah,
we
but
did
we spread it like 1 for each, so each one of you has 1. So everybody write 1 in your inventory, like greater restoration potion. And Lauko, you need to write that Kribo has an extra
Shit.
2, so he has 3 greater restoration potions.
All right.
Ew.
God damn.
Nice one. Okay, is
All
that
right.
all?
I wrote down 10
That
greater
is all.
restoration potions. Krubo has 3. There we go.
Okay,
Yes.
so okay.
Anything
since-
else, Aatrox?
No.
Okay. Fast forward.
All right.
Dazan's there.
Hello, Dazan. Hi, how's it going? We have your spell book.
Hello
Here you
there,
go.
friends. I appreciate y'all not betraying me yet.
Shit.
Yeah, we took a look at the
Yeah.
spell book though. Hope you don't mind.
Oh, and he like takes the book and looks around. And he's like, I see you wrote the script already. Well, no worries. I'll have to reactivate that later. No worries at all. Yeah, I don't mind.
I was so I was hoping that you would have the scrying spell, which is why I wanted to look. But
Hmm.
fortunately you don't. I received a vision from a hag that I made a deal with. The thing responsible for killing my family, I found out is a Knoll vampire. And
Oh shit.
it might have whom I don't have confirmation, but he might have my daughter.
Well, that's a conundrum.
Yeah. So you wouldn't happen to have any friends that know how to scry, would you?
Hard to say. I'm gonna look something up and he's gonna roll something real quick. Let's see here. Kind of thinks to himself for a moment. Yeah, no, I don't think I got anybody. I know one of my colleagues is a divination wizard, but I don't think she's reached that level of expertise yet. So I'm afraid you're out. I'm afraid you're
the
out of luck right
tiefling-
now.
You think it's the tiefling that you mentioned before? Or?
No, she's full
someone
evocation. She's all about ice magic and stuff like that. I'm talking about Nas Lantamir. She's a divination specialist, although she's a bit slow on the learning side.
I see.
Am I overhearing them say this, by the way?
I'm assuming you're all there if you want to be there. This is like in the
Oh,
living
okay.
space.
I probably went back to working on the cloak because I assumed that was happening at the same time frame.
Yeah, you guys will complete the cloak like that night, basically.
Would you
Okay.
be able to help me get in contact with her?
I could certainly try.
Once we're done with this whole Charlatan dragon thing, I want to focus on saving that girl, and she might be my daughter, so...
Right. Well, our best bet right now is if you ever run into any scrolls of scrying or anything like that, you can just bring it to me and I can copy it down on my book and we can scry on as many people as we want. Otherwise, I gotta spend a couple weeks getting some things together, see if I can figure that spell out on my own. So it's either find a spell scroll, or do it the hard way.
Yeah. Any help would be appreciated, though.
Yeah, I'll get to work on it. I got my own things I gotta focus on, of course, but
Oh my gosh,
in the
Ari.
side. Is there a
I'm
dog
sorry.
outside? They must be wilding today. Also, what the fuck is that thing? As he points to a floss pet.
It's a friend. Fuck off.
I was just
I'm actually
Cute
curious.
little leafy boy.
I'm
He
just
looks
gonna say
friendly,
that I'm
I think.
holding him.
You're holding
I
him
was gonna
like
say that
like a
I'm-
golden retriever.
No, I'm holding him like a Blivey.
Like a blind boy.
You gotta like hoist him up.
Blivey!
I would say
Like
at
a
this point
blind
he
bird.
is like your size. Like he's almost bigger than you.
Wait, that won't
Oh
stop
my
me from
God.
babying him.
He's like a very large dog with tiny legs.
I'll gladly roll a strength roll for this.
He is a
Anyway,
very
we have,
cute run. You ever see those videos of like people you know those videos of like the people that have like the bearded lizards and they put them on like the hardwood
Yeah.
floor and they just slip and slide around all over the place? That's basically him because the entirety of the ground in Eisjung is like all snow and ice. And he's
It's
a
a
very
giant slip
he's
and
a very
slide.
slippery boy, so he like slides around all the time.
So addressing Dazan here, I'm gonna say we do have some extra rooms here in our estate if you need a place to stay.
I'd appreciate it. I'll have to let Krintas know I'm spending the night then. And he
I'm sure
takes
he'll
the
be fine
spell
out
book
there.
and he like kind of waves his hands in the air and his eyes glow white for a bit. Krintas,
out of-
it's me. I'm just letting you know I'll be spending the night in town. Hope you don't mind the cold for another day or two. See you in the morning. And then the spell fades.
Out of character question, real
Cindy.
quick.
He won't mind. Well, that's the
would
first time
anyone
I've been
have-
able to cast that spell in the last few weeks.
Must feel good to be able to use your magic again.
Absolutely. Been missing it.
Real
Sorry.
quick,
Yes, Plum,
real
sorry.
quick, out of yeah, you're fine. I know I can write there fine, but still.
Or y'all
fucking,
can wait your
would anyone
turns.
That's what I'm doing.
Would anyone have told Fwa about the 3 people that Dazan originally told y'all while I was asleep?
Yeah, he told us about
Probably-
the.
No, because I was asleep during that, so only you guys know if not, and that drastically changes how I'm going to treat them.
Well, the question
So-
is, did you guys tell Krubo and Yosef? Because Fwa, while they were in the tower, you were up with them defending up top. So if
Yeah, we did
Krubo,
tell-
so if
we did
Krubo
tell
and
them
Yosef,
that.
if they
The
know, then
discussion,
Fwa
yeah.
knows. I'll say the 3
Okay.
of you got
Well,
told at the
what
same
does
time.
did we tell them that he was a part of the cabal? Because Vidar
Did you?
probably would have kept that private.
I thought we just let them know everything that happened and then we moved on.
But yeah, but like,
Yeah.
did we go into the amount of detail that we're like, yeah, they're also a member of this like shady organization, or did we say we found a wizard? You know?
I
Well,
probably
he
wouldn't
openly
have said
shared that
anything.
info with us. So
That's up to you guys.
Okay, awesome. That was my only question. Okay, thank you. I just need to find their name. I need to find their names now.
okay.
I could send them to you if you want.
Oh, that'd be awesome. But I'm gonna DM Paz instead, so you keep talking to him and
Okay.
less.
I remember. I don't necessarily remember their names. I'm really bad with names, Plum.
You probably wrote it down somewhere.
I did not.
Oh fuck!
That's why I
Okay, yeah,
volunteered to give you the names. Okay.
Yeah,
So,
sorry.
I will
Sorry,
go
usually
ahead.
Patrick's like,
I will give you the names of the 4 Cabal members.
Their names did not matter enough for me to remember them, or for me to write them down. Which is also why I keep forgetting Dazan's name. But at this point, I've said it enough times that I will remember.
There
Dazan,
we go.
Dazan.
So the 4 names are
Thank you.
Dazan, Avarice, Nas Salantamir, and Valin Harpel.
awesome. Thank you.
Oh yeah, Avarice was the tiefling.
Mm-hmm. It was the tiefling you guys ran into before.
Cabal, I know.
You also learned from Dazan that she likes to keep these 2 gargoyles company with her, which you never ran into,
Yeah.
Thankfully.
which is very interesting.
You forget to include them.
No, we
No.
just didn't see them.
I know where the gargoyles were.
Okay.
Y'all didn't.
Attempts to seduce Avarice just so I can figure out where the gargoyles are?
Hey, where are your gargoyles?
You can
That's all I really
certainly
care about.
try.
On the pillow talk. So about these gargoyles.
Oh my
Not going through
god,
the
for the love
10
of
years
God.
of a
I already
marriage.
have gargoyles.
Cast
Just
sending
the
like,
secret about
hey,
the
baby.
Gets married. Hey, so with your wedding vows, could you also promise to tell me where the
Oh, it's
Honestly, y'all can do what you
Avarice just
want,
gets a
but-
sending spell from one of you guys, and it's basically the fantasy equivalent of like, hey, babe, you home?
Oh my god.
Oh shit! Wait, I do have sending now. As I'm studying it. So I could actually.
Is this Alton's
I could actually
fuckboy
hit her
era?
up.
Is this Alton's pimp era?
No, I send a sending to her. It's like, hey, and then I just send her a picture of my feet.
Mixed
Also,
messages, man.
Alton's
Also,
back
I'm
on the
completely
market,
honest.
baby.
If I'm completely honest, y'all can do what you want with these guys, because if I remember correctly, and I'm rereading it now, I only deal with I only deal with like immediate threats, if not actual threats, and so far I don't know, and so far I know Dazan isn't a threat, so I'm just not gonna fuck with him.
I'm sorry. Just
Right?
imagine us in the chat. Magical Riz.
Magical Riz,
Do
hell
Alton
yeah.
got the Riz? Damn, I think he do.
He do!
I have lost control of this game.
Magic Riz.
Oh, that's
Magic Riz. Magic Riz.
All right,
Wait,
we're
I
gonna
just realized,
move on now. I'm done with this
if we
bit.
romance enough, if we romance enough
Country
people,
girls
we can build an
make
army.
do.
Oh,
Don't bring me into this.
Okay,
I'm
all
just saying,
right,
use enough people, we can make an army.
all right. Moving.
I
on.
think I saw
Moving
some
on.
corn on the market. Back
No,
there.
moving on. Everything's frozen. No corn.
Yeah, please, let's move on. I'm begging.
So-
please.
Dazan gets the spellbook back. Is there anything else you guys would like to do before you hunker down for the night? This is your
I'm gonna
last
keep a
chance to
whole-
get any errands done before you guys
I'm
head
gonna
to
go
the
buy
stronghold the
arrows
next
while
morning.
also trying to keep my. Oops, sorry, you were talking. My bad.
I was done.
You're right.
Alton.
It is your bad.
Oh, okay. I'm just gonna go buy some normal ass arrows from anywhere.
All right,
while
how
also
many
trying to
arrows would
keep
you
my
like to
low
buy?
buddy. How many can this thing fit in a pouch?
That's a good question.
fit
Let me
up
check
to-
that item.
I
Hey,
believe
Laco.
40.
Yes.
For sending,
Mm-hmm.
how familiar do you have to be with the person?
Oh, he's 60.
Do you have to have just seen them, or do you have to know
That depends. Who are you trying to send the spell to?
somebody I've seen but haven't interacted?
Who specifically? And I can tell you if you can do it or not.
The girl that was in the vision.
That's a good question, actually. Let me check the sending
Uh,
spell real quick. Actually, go ahead and can you post the sending spell in the chat?
I can post in the chat.
Okay, that might help. Okay, let me see here. Short
Wait, Vaz, I
message.
got a question.
What?
Since you're like the deck builder, would it be okay? I have a plan, but I'm asking, would it be okay if I remove Shield of Faith? Would you like? Is it necessary that I'll have it?
Shield of Faith is a really good support spell because you can increase somebody's AC by 2 as a bonus action. I would say keep that one. Let me look at the rest of your characters. Or your
No, but
spells.
my plans are beyond your comprehension.
I'm sure they're actually much simpler.
All right, I have two answers. First,
I am a dungeon master. Your plans will not be able to escape me.
Okay, I'll send you the ones I have.
all right, I got
Okay,
two
okay.
answers to two questions. First off, Plum, you have 3 different compartments in your magical quiver. The first one, your short compartment, is for holding arrows, bullets, or similar objects. You can hold up to 60 in that slot.
Yep.
So
I'm just gonna buy 43 arrows.
43. Okay, I will say you'll just round it down to 2 gold for 40
Fuck
arrows.
yeah.
And second answer, I will say, because the sending spell specifically says you send the spell to a creature which you are familiar. You are not familiar with the girl because you do not know her
That's why I
name, nor
was-
have you met her.
yeah.
So I will say you will not be able to cast that spell on her.
Okay.
If you
That's
ever
why I
end
was
up
asking
running
this.
into her and you end up having a conversation, then I will say you can use that spell. All right. Is there anything else that anyone would like to do
Is
have
it
you ever cast Beacon of Hope?
I just got it.
Okay. Do you see yourself continuing to use
Using what?
You can.
inflict wounds?
Mm.
Because you seem like the type who doesn't like hurting people.
Listen.
What exactly am I gonna listen to?
Stuff happened, and sometimes I need it. Anyways, okay.
I may be a healer,
Wait.
but cocksgun.
Harm assist.
Okay, wait, Laco, is there a way for me to get better armor? Like, can I get better armor with money in time?
Y'all
while
have
all
like
this
a
was happening?
fuckload of breastplates, dude.
We have a fuckload of breastplates.
We do
But
have a
Are they
fuckload of
fun,
breastplates.
What kind
guys?
of what kind of armor?
Your chainmail is currently better right now, though.
Yeah, I'm seeing something better with money.
What is your dexterity modifier actually?
Dexterity mod
Yes.
4.
Oh, never mind. Your
Oh,
chainmail
yeah,
is not
breastplate.
better. You'd be better off
Breastplate
with a
will be-
breastplate.
Let me compare those two real quick.
I am going to take a little bathroom break while y'all are doing this because I don't have anything I want to
Yeah.
do.
Yeah,
So,
we can go ahead
I'm
and
gonna
take like
disappear
a
for a little bit.
minor break real quick. Okay, so here, compare the breastplate. So the chainmail and the breastplate, since you have a dexterity of +4, breastplate and chainmail would be the same for you. So that would both mean that your armor class would be 16 without a shield. With a shield, that would be 18. So if you were to equip the mithril breastplate, that would take away the disadvantage on stealth that you currently have with the chainmail.
No. I keep the disadvantage.
You want the louder armor then.
No, I just don't find doesn't like that anything that comes out of that machine. So,
Okay, all right, now that's fair.
Well,
you
We
got
wait, wait.
have a breastplate that didn't.
Yeah, we do have a
Yeah,
breastplate
we-
that didn't.
Oh. Well,
I will say out of game,
Oh.
a breastplate would be for you. That would be better than chain. Just because, like, if you
Oh.
guys are doing like a group stealth thing, then that would be big for you. Because disadvantage on stealth is not good.
okay, fine. Then I switch that. Where do I do that? Where do I switch?
So-
the thing?
Just
Funny
I took
enough,
one out of my inventory.
You
and-
don't need to change your AC. You can just say that you're wearing breastplate instead of chain, because the AC is going to be kept the same. You just don't need to roll disadvantage on stealth now, and you just make sure that you have that breastplate in your inventory.
Yeah, I'm writing breastplate, and I'm.
And don't worry,
deep-
Fawn, I took it out of my inventory.
And you can
No, don't
also
worry. I already did it.
sell the chainmail if you want to get a bit of extra money off of it.
No.
You're just gonna hold an extra set of armor with you.
Yeah. You said it's like Skyrim, so it's fine.
Kind of, but like a full set of chainmail in your backpack.
Okay, no, we'll put it home. It doesn't. It's
Okay,
in my
okay.
closet. Whatever.
All right, then make sure. Well, say you still have it, but it's not in your inventory. Because like, if you had a full set of chainmail in the backpack, you'd probably still have disadvantage on stealth.
Hey, Chalk, check your messages.
Yeah.
All right, so here's what we're gonna go ahead and do. I'd say, unless anybody else has anything that they want to do before the invasion, I'll ask now. Is there anything?
Maybe.
Just be.
Maybe. What do you mean, maybe?
Depends on how Aatrox answers. I'm sure it's probably.
No.
Yeah, I think
Yeah, that's too complicated for me.
it's
All right.
literally not that complicated.
It is for my brain.
For
You don't get it.
Aatrox.
You don't know how it is.
Aatrox
to be.
is
You don't know how it is.
Aatrox still.
How
the
did you
newbie,
think
it's
I
fine.
wouldn't be able to comprehend your?
Anyways, conversation for another time. We are going to go ahead and take a very small break. We will still be here. You guys will still be able to hear our beautiful voices, but a lot of us are going to go ahead
My
and take
beautiful
some bathroom
voice.
breaks. So I'm going to go ahead and
Yeah,
put
I'm
the
gonna
BRB
grab water,
screen
use
on
the
here.
bathroom.
Remember, everybody in the game, everybody can still hear you. And yeah, we'll be
Okay.
right back. Thank you all for being here, by the way.
Don't
in the
say any
chat.
swears.
Love to see you. Yeah, don't do nothing. Yeah, thank you everybody who stuck around so far. We're having a lot of fun. I hope you guys are enjoying us watching our shenanigans here. And things are gonna get very interesting soon. I'm gonna go ahead and go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Sounds good. Does anyone
Okay,
remember how much
wait.
baked food was?
I wonder what
don't know.
axe beak tastes like.
Wait.
We're not
Vaz.
killing. If you kill that axe,
Okay.
I'm killing you.
Vaz.
Yes. Yes.
So, I want to use Beacon of Hope more because I literally just got it. But if I use Beacon of Hope, I cannot use Shield of Faith. That's why I want to remove Shield of Faith for the Secret Trap card spell that I want to use.
Trap
I
card.
see.
Does that make sense now, or do you like think that makes sense? Because I want to use Beacon of Hope.
Okay.
You think? Okay.
I mean,
okay, good.
we
I
have
just
more-
wanted your.
Yeah, I mean, Beacon of Hope only lasts so long as well.
It's a minute.
Yeah, more.
That's
Yeah, and so is Shield of Faith. And after that minute is over.
yeah, and
you'll
I
have
think
that
Shield
spell
of
slot no
Faith
longer
is a
available.
lot. Shield of Faith. I think Beacon of Hope is really good because I can max everyone.
It is good. It is
It's
good.
amazing. Okay.
But when you're
I
out of spell
think-
slots, you're gonna want another thing you can concentrate on.
Yes.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay, wait. Does my pearl? Why can't I hear myself? Does my
have
pearl of
Laka's-
power? Yeah, I think it's not. Does my pearl of power get me another level 3 spell?
Your Pearl of Power, you can restore up to a level 3 spell. Yes.
That's amazing. Okay.
I don't
And
think
I
it
don't
allows
have-
you to go beyond that though. So 4th level spells, once we have access to those, you won't be able to use them.
Okay. I removed my disadvantage on stealth rolls because you guys bugged me. Okay, let me just make
You
sure
know,
that Polar Fire does.
thank you for improving one of my problems.
Problems?
better.
No, I say quakes. I say that's what makes me. That's what makes me me. That's part of me.
I love wearing loud armor and ruining the stealth of the entire party. That's
yeah,
what makes me
it's
me.
it's a part of me. Oh my god! Wait, the Pearl of Power gives it a 4th level or higher.
Oh, 4th level. Oh,
That's
okay.
even better.
That is better.
Oh my god. Okay.
Or
That's
4th level
cool.
or lower, not higher.
Yeah. Right. Sorry.
I can't wait until level 7. Because by level 7, my little buddy is gonna be growing up even bigger to medium sized, and he'll have wings.
Oh wait.
Hell
The
yeah.
new slot.
Wingy
Wait,
boy.
if the expanded slot is a full 4 level, the new slot.
Yeah.
Oh, is 4
Yeah.
level? Once you use the
Yeah.
pearl, you cannot use it again. No,
Yeah.
wait. I think I got it. I
What
think
the
I got it
fuck?
wrong.
I wasn't moaning.
Too bad.
One was.
So, Vaz, can you explain? I think I'm stupid and it doesn't.
Actually,
give
I'm
you
gonna go
4th
grab
level
some
or
more
higher.
water. I'll be back again.
I think I'm a little dumb. Can you read this?
I was getting water. What can I read?
Add the Pearl of
Word.
Power description and tell me if I was right that it does 4th level spells. I think I'm stupid.
It's
so hard for me to
if
read.
the expended slot is 4th level or higher, the new slot is 3rd level. Oh. What the fuck?
What does that mean?
What y'all do?
I'm trying to understand how Pearl of Power works, and like I don't know, like
hold
So,
on.
here's how
wait,
Pearl
wait.
of Power works.
If it's 4th
Anytime.
level or higher, then instead it gives you an extra 3rd level spell slot.
So basically, you cast a spell, and you could focus on the Pearl of Power, and you can get a spell slot back once per day.
from any level.
As long as, yeah, so if it's level 1 through 3, you could pick a certain spell slot, you get that spell slot back. If the spell slot that you spent, like before you would cast you done the Pearl of Power, it basically has to be a 1 through 3. So you can't just get
Okay,
like
so
a,
it's-
if you're like level 17 and you have 9th level spells, you can't just get a 9th
So it
level
just
spell
caps
slot
out
back.
at 3. Anything above
Basically.
3
Okay, that's
is
all.
just 3.
That's all I wanted to know. I just wanted to know
Yeah.
the cap of the level.
So the cap is
Hey, Lock.
basically 3. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey,
thank
Loco,
you.
quick question.
Yar.
How much would 3 days of beak food be? Because we're at 0 now.
That's a good question.
Oh yeah, how much food are we
Oh,
gonna
sorry.
need for our mounts to get to the place?
I was
I'm
told to
gonna
keep track of them
say-
once, and I kept it up.
I'll say 3
We love you for that.
days. Are you trying to get it for both of the birds or just the one?
Oh shit, that's right. We do have the 2. How much would
But
it be
you're
for
supposed
just
to
one?
love them. You don't even remember.
I'll say 3 days. So here's what we'll do, because you will need
I don't
to
even
feed
remember what we
Yoga
named
Boy
the
as
other
well.
one. I just remember Beaky McBeakface.
I don't think you ever named the other one.
Beaky McAxeface.
Beaky McAxeface. Sorry.
That'll
thank
work.
You.
Yo, can I name the other one?
You gotta
Name
name
that
your
one
swamp
Axie
thing
McBeakface.
first.
No,
Yeah,
it's
what's
the,
his
the,
name?
the other Axebeak is named Charlie.
We got Ricky, Charlie, Yoga Boar.
Also, Ricky is still back at the
Yeah.
bar in Bryn Shander.
I miss him. I miss him.
I miss him too.
To be fair, you're about
We
to
need
go
to
siege a
upgrade-
fortress. Probably not a good idea to bring a husky with you.
Yeah,
No,
I
I
wanna
we'll
keep
see
him
him.
in town.
I
We'll
want to
see him
bring him
again
to
when
the
we're done.
estate.
So,
This is his house.
this
Let's
is,
build a
uh,
doghouse.
This is my ruling for the food. So I would say a day's worth of food for an axe beak would probably be about 2 silver, right? So for 3 days, that'd be 6 silver for 1 bird. For both the birds, that would be 12 silver, or 1 gold and 2 silver.
Okay, I can pay for both birds then.
If we're also
How much
including
can we
Yoga
sell
Boar, Yoga Boar probably eats 3 times as much as they do. So for
You
for
also
3
said
days
he
worth of
just
food
eats-
for Yoga Boar, I'm gonna say that's rounded up to like 2 gold.
You
I
also
can do
said
that.
he's able to eat a bunch at once and then be good for a few days, right?
That is
'Cause
true.
He ate a lot of the. He ate a lot of the Yeti.
Yeah, so
That
I'll
was
say
only
he's
like
probably good
days
for.
ago.
He was, yeah. I'll say
Yeah.
he's got like another couple days before he needs to eat.
But I
Okay,
mean,
I
I
still
can
have
also
6.
pay for the food if someone else keeps track of it. I'm just bad at that.
Oh my god.
Oh, true.
Right? I was like, what the fuck is that? And I was like, oh yeah, the door.
Yeah, sorry.
It's the
Or he
egg
just
chalk
starts
door.
screaming in the background. Like,
Can we make
My
that a soundboard
God.
item?
that is so horrifying.
Let's make that a soundboard item and just call it a chalk door.
Yeah.
Ace
guys-
I'll
You're
have to go
you
back
guys
and
are-
clip it or something, and then like
You
get that
guys
on a
hear
soundboard.
screaming behind you. It was fun, and you just hear that scream emanate.
All right. So how much can we sell the mithril breastplate for?
Okay, so the mithril breastplate. So breastplate on its own, its selling price is 400 gold pieces. However, given that it's enchanted, the average value for an uncommon item is, if I remember correctly, is between 500 and 2,000 gold.
Do you want me to make a
You're
roll
gonna need
at
to
all, or-
find somebody that can afford
Okay.
that.
So that's investigation based, if I remember correctly, right?
Yeah. So,
Okay.
I'll
Do you have
say-
your
I mean-
Xanathars open again?
Yeah, I'm about to open it up here.
All right.
Let's
What was
see,
it? 129
is
or something? I don't remember.
Too bad that trading caravan hates us.
Well, they don't hate.
Yeah, you guys never went back and
Yeah,
investigated what
everybody.
happened there.
To be
We got
fair,
sidetracked
I
by
kind
the
of-
world ending.
You did, that's true.
me
Why?
ending.
Yeah, and also
A lot of
McGanna
people-
Wait,
ending.
hold on, wait. Vidar, this is where you say, but you are my world.
Oh.
Damn.
Ah,
Quick, say it, Vidar. Say it.
It,
but
Say
now
the
art
line.
my world.
Art my world. Okay. There's the investigation, by the way, for
Okay, so.
trying to find someone. 23.
Ba-ba-ba-ba.
That's
Not bad,
pretty good.
honestly.
Oh god.
That's pretty good.
Hey, that's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
23. Okay, so I just looked at the rules in the Xanathars guide. It says it could take up to a week to find a buyer.
Oh my god.
is
A bit
this
late.
necessary before the invasion?
No, we can take care of it after.
Okay.
But you know, I kind of wanted to buy some healing potions too. You know. Just in
Okay,
case.
well,
We
can
have
just do
potions
that.
of greater resurrection, though.
They're greater restoration. They don't restore
They
hit
don't
points.
heal. Yeah, so we can just buy
Oh.
some. We have money.
Yeah, greater restoration is if like one of y'all get your arm cut off or something. That'll just grow it back. And it's
Actually,
not
yeah,
straight
oh,
up
shit,
healing.
Isn't
That's
that
what it does.
regeneration? Wait, does that actually grow your limbs back?
If it's
Hold
minor,
on, I
it might be a bit
swear.
extreme, but like if one of your like
I have the page
I have
pulled
to
up for
check.
Greater Restoration. One effect that charmed or petrified, one curse, including the target's attunement to a cursed magic item, any reduction to one of the target's ability scores, one effect reducing the target's hit point maximum, and I think, does it also let you get rid of a point of exhaustion?
It does.
Yeah.
That it can, yeah.
So, that is a Greater Restoration potion. How many healing potions do you want to buy, Alton?
Yeah, we got Sugar Mama Anna here.
Let's see. So I think each tier goes up by 150, or not 150. I think each tier goes up by a 50 gold. So potion of healing is 50 gold. Potion of what is it? Greater healing is, I think, 100 gold, something like that. Potion of
Something like that, yeah.
superior
I can
healing
check.
is like 150. And then what's the last tier? There's 4 tiers of healing potion. What is
I
it called?
am checking that right now.
Chicken that.
Chicken.
Too expensive for us tier?
Greatest.
Maybe. So a greater healing potion would be 44 plus 4 hit points regained. Then up there you have superior and then supreme.
Supreme, that's what it was called. Right?
Yeah. A greater healing potion is an uncommon item. So here's what I'm willing to offer, because it would take you up to a week to find a buyer for your breastplate. There is somebody in East Haven that is probably wealthy enough to be able to afford those kind of prices, and you've met them before, actually. So I will propose this. With a roll of 23 investigation, you find that through hearsay in town, you hear rumor of a fellow that runs, before everything kind of froze over, you know that the guy that was in charge of a lot of the transportation of going back and forth between the towns, the guy that runs the East Haven Ferry, might be able to afford those prices. And you get the name Siphon.
Oh, hey, it's Siphon. Yeah, we met him before. Goddamn.
And according to rumor, he is commonly found drinking at one of the taverns in East Haven, where he kind of just goes about his business, since his business is frozen in the harbor.
I remember Siphon. I think we were drinking with him one night.
That'd be the wet trout. You ran into him on the road. He was the guy that told you about the tower. He was the He was the red tiefling.
Yeah, he's
So,
a tiefling.
I will
That's right,
offer
that's right.
you guys this. If
I
you
think
guys
he was
seek him
drinking when we
out,
talked
I
to
will
him.
say, if you're looking for a greater healing potion, I will say he can probably trade a greater healing potion for one of the mithril sets. If you guys want that. That is probably the deal that you will get. Instead of trading for money, you trade an uncommon magic item for another uncommon magic item. Would you say that is fair?
Potions are about half as much as a normal uncommon would be, though, because consumables are less expensive.
Can't we also just get normal healing potions?
We could.
Okay, that's fair. It's a good argument. In that case, I'll say he can probably offer 2. I'll say that he probably has like a storage of some things that he's commandeered
Maybe we could
over the
convince
years.
him to give us more with a high persuasion.
Do you want to try a persuasion?
How much are they just gold-wise? 50?
Normal
just
healing
the normal
potion.
If it's a normal healing
We're talking
potion,
about
that's
graders.
50. If it's a greater healing potion, I would say
What's
the
roll
lowest I think I would
for
go is
it?
probably 200 on that.
Is that for the consumable thing as well?
I think so. Because I think the cheapest like uncommon magic item that's not a consumable is 500.
Where's my Xannies? There's my Xannies.
So I'll say that's the best deal
What
that you
page
can
is that
get.
on again? Just so I can look at it.
I just checked it off of like one of the websites online.
Avatars. There it is. Xanathar's page 126 has some other options as well for you, if you want to use one of those. But yeah, I mean, that sounds good. If we can convince him to give us more with a persuasion attempt, that'd be cool too.
Yeah, go ahead and roll
That
persuasion.
doesn't happen to be the guy that I was like really rude to, was it?
Which one?
No, it was just the tiefling guy who was telling us.
Okay,
about the
cool.
town.
Because like, I
Sorry.
assume you're trying to nudge either me or Vidar to help you persuade somebody.
Yes.
So who's rolling it?
Scully, do you have better persuasion than I do?
Oh shit, I was muted. My bad.
Good.
Yeah, I was gonna be like, look what we found in that tower you sent us to. Look at this. You want to trade us for it?
Honestly, that's not a bad idea. It's like, oh, hey,
We're talking numgies. What is your modifier for persuasion?
Oh, +4. Wait,
Okay. Are you?
for persuasion?
Yeah,
Plus
your
7.
skill.
Sorry.
Okay, we're literally exactly the same.
Nice.
Wow.
So, yeah, I mean that's a pretty good argument to make. Vidar, do you want to do the roll? You're the lucky one.
Let's see.
I want to play quick. I don't know.
This is why I asked. Oh.
Aatrox spending an entire hour
Reroll.
in the
Reroll.
doing his thing while we all
Re-roll the line, Bart.
Aatrox, whenever someone spends more than 10 minutes on something, I want to play.
All right, let me
Everybody
pull it back
gets their
up.
turn. Are you using a lucky point on this?
Yup.
Alrighty.
That's a nat 1. That's.
Go ahead and
Okay.
re-roll.
Now, if you're a halfling,
Hopefully-
you'd never have to worry about nat ones.
11.
Give us stuff.
I'm gonna say that DC's not that roll is not high enough. For
Quick,
the DC.
Anna,
All
blink
right.
your eyes at him rapidly.
I mean, I
Rapid
can
eye
do that in a
blinks.
real freaky way, but I think you mean to bat my eyes.
Yeah, bat your eyes.
I'll give
There
it a
you go.
shot, I guess, but don't get used to just
Pat your eyes or bat his
Feminine
face.
blending me out.
15. I'll say. Kind of thinks about it for a bit. Yeah.
How could I
I'd
turn down a
say-
pretty lady?
Well, given the impending doom that's upon us all, I'd say
Yeah,
that's
probably more important.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, you know what? I'll take that deal. I'll give you guys 3 potions, 3 greater restoration, greater healing. Blah blah blah. Words.
Yeah, greater healing.
I don't have any restoration potions. Nobody's got those. Yeah,
We've
we'll
got
make that
those.
trade. I didn't know that. Now I do. And he takes the deal. So you guys give him a set of the breastplate armor, the mithril breastplate, and you get 3 greater healing potions.
Hell yeah. All right. Vidar,
Yes.
you should probably have one of these.
I nod and throw one in my bag.
It breaks.
Oh, not like throw. I gently, tenderly put it in my bag. There, God.
Wonderful.
Amazing.
All right. With that,
I'm probably gonna hold on to 2 of these because, knowing my luck, I'm gonna get hit by like 3 crits in a row.
You're
Now
gonna
you're
get
just gonna be
mauled.
dragged. Now you're just gonna be dragged off by a wild animal.
Yeah, that too.
okay. So with that, is there
Potion
anything
of
else you guys would like to do in
healing.
town before you guys set
I'm
off the
good.
next morning?
I'm good.
Okay. So, when you guys are off on this, I would say if you're leaving from East Haven with your group, you have one of 2 ways to go. You can either travel along the east way and then south through Dugan's Hole, and then through there, you would have to go south through the woods here and then immediately go east through this mountain pass and get here. Or you can go straight from East Haven, straight through the wilderness to here, and then through this smaller mountain pass.
I say we go the second way.
Which
Well, aren't we
path
supposed to
do you
meet up
guys
with
wanna go?
someone at some location?
Are we?
I don't know. I
That's
thought we
up
were
to you
supposed
guys.
to.
I will say, I know, if I remember correctly, it was going to be, you guys are going to end up meeting up with Izabai and a group of goblin warriors to go with you on this trek.
Oh
yeah,
shit.
Yes, it is. That.
And then also, aren't we supposed to like meet up to see if we can find the team that was supposed to do recon?
I don't think so. I think that one was for the tower because we did find
Gotcha.
the dead bodies.
There
Did we
was a-
actually listen
there
to
was-
42 minutes
So
of
there
just
was
that
a group,
noise?
if I remember correctly, there was a group that was sent over there to go do recon, but they never came back.
Hmm. Well done.
We listened to 42 minutes of just background noise.
Yeah.
Damn, this slapping though. Why does it slap us?
It's
Jesus
ambient.
Damn.
It's
This ambient
atmospheric.
wind in a snowy environment soundtrack is
It's wonderful.
I'd say it's fire. I would say it's fire, but it's actually ice.
It fills in the dull silence, man. That's what it's there for. So here's
But,
what we'll do.
what-
It is the next morning. Anybody that needs a long rest will go ahead and take it. The next morning arises. Actually, I just remembered something. No, it is not the next morning.
Uh-oh.
Well, the dragon's out. We're all dead.
Don't worry.
Ew.
Don't worry.
We
I'll
took
talk
too
to him.
long.
Don't worry. I'll talk to him.
I'll tell him to just.
It
sleep.
is-
From the flip flop gets eaten.
All right, so here's
Oh,
what we'll do.
no.
It is currently nighttime. You guys are all getting a rest.
Oh,
The music changed.
no. Oh no. Huzzah.
Huzzah! Where are we in regards to the map now?
Hey, Vidar.
Yes. Oh.
Oh no.
You guys all head off to sleep. You with your friend Dizan, who I'm assuming you guys are just letting spend the night there. It is the night before the big invasion. You drift off to sleep, trying to make sure that you're rested well enough for the journey. You know it's going to be very stressful. It's going to be very intense.
Oh, but can I put one thing in, Loco, before we went to bed?
Sure thing. What would you like to add?
Okay. Because of the recent events where we've been attacked every single night on the road, and, you know, it being the night before the big invasion and all, and we know that the Durgar have been wandering through the city at night,
Mm-hmm.
invisible, I'm going to put alarm down on our estate as a ritual.
Fair enough.
Yeah, there we go. Sorry,
Okay. Now you
forgot
can...
to mention that.
No worries. Vidar, you eventually
Yes.
drift off to sleep. And as you begin fading into subconsciousness, you feel yourself awaken, lying down in a somewhat familiar pool of water. You open your eyes, and everything around you is black. You look up, left, right. It's nothing but darkness.
Let's start.
You slowly begin pulling yourself up out of the strange pool of water. You look to the floor, also black, detail with no detail whatsoever. But you see ripples of a thin layer of water that your feet are currently stepping in. You've been here before. You begin
Yeah.
almost instinctively looking
Back here
around,
again.
looking for your blade, and you turn around, you see it off in the distance, probably about 50 feet away from you, slowly floating in the air, resting in its rag-covered scabbard. Do you approach?
I do.
You walk
I walk towards it.
Alright, you walk over towards the sword, stepping right up to it, probably about a foot or two away. You hear a voice that you've heard once or twice before. Vidar, an important day arises. Are you ready?
Vidar kind of just sits in the water. You know, I think I am.
A boon awaits. needs you. Claim the life of the man known as Soule to look sunblight, and you will become my champion. Do you
Vidar.
accept this deal?
Vidar looks like around thoughtfully. Yeah, I mean that was the plan all along.
Good. Kill the false acolyte, and I will give you power unimaginable. Go, drift to sleep. And the sword slowly begins to float away, away, and away, and it drifts off into the darkness. You wake up. It's the middle of the night. You are currently sweating amongst the cold in your room. You felt this feeling before, and you've never really enjoyed it. Do you feel this strange warmth inside you that you've never really felt before? It feels strange, it feels foreign, almost artificial, like someone has placed something on, like hot coals on your chest. It's not painful. It's very welcoming, despite the eeriness of it all. You don't feel tense, you don't feel anxious. Your heart's racing a little bit, but it's less out of fear, less out of confusion, but almost like pure adrenaline is flowing through you. It's very strange, but eventually your heartbeat rests back to its normal state. You calm down. And if you choose so, you can finish your rest.
Vidar kind of makes sure that he grabs the sword and he places it like right next to his where he was resting on his bed, and he kind of just looks at it thoughtfully and makes a little promise to himself that yeah, he was gonna get everyone through this, and it's gonna be all right. He's gonna use this power to help where he can.
Alrighty. I will go ahead and say, your character does not realize this, but for the next 7 days, because you have accepted this deal, you are immune to all charmed effects and all fear effects. So you cannot be frightened or charmed for the next 7 days.
Oh, hell yeah. That's awesome.
Fuck yeah, you're a temporary fae.
Let's
Part-time
go.
But with that,
Part-time.
you head back off to sleep, you finish your rest, and you all wake up the next morning, ready to go. As you all are slowly getting ready for the morning, you're getting your gear together, eating your morning breakfast. There is a knock on the door, the front door.
Alright, I'll
Who is
go
it?
see who it is.
I'm always up early, so.
Yeah, Tree, you're up early.
Open up, dickheads!
Ah, okay.
It's Izubai.
Hi, Izubai.
Fuck yeah, my favorite lady!
So you open the door and you see the familiar sight of Izubai, flanked on either side by 2 goblins riding wargs as their mounts, and she's kind of just standing there with her arms crossed. Good news and bad news. Good news, I'm here. Bad news is most of my group isn't, because they got fucking plastered last night. They're fucking useless right now. You got me and these 2 bozos. That's it.
Oh boy.
Well, I'm sure you being here can more than make up for... How many were supposed to come with you?
Like a dozen.
Oh,
That'll work.
Well, smaller groups move quieter.
Long,
Anyway.
before I
story
forget,
short, none of them have ever
because-
been into a people tavern before, and they got a little too excited last night. They're useless right now.
Also,
You want me
Loco,
to scare? You want me to scare him into
You
shape?
roll the nat 20 in Arcana
this
check.
is for
Where-
that. You told me I could try every hour. I forgot to do it. For
That
the
is
previous
right.
Day,
You
so
did. Okay.
that was for the previous morning. Before this, I should have remembered to do that.
Okay. No, you know what? That's fair. I will go ahead and do that. So, we'll say the previous morning you finish attuning to it, and you feel the presence of the Shield Guardian reactivate. You feel the presence of it, almost like you have like a visibility, like you don't get like
I
a
send it the
visual of it,
command.
but you feel like a mental, like almost like a mental image popping up in your head of just its frame. You can kind of see it's like kind of just dangling up like on that wall that it was mounted to before, still attached, kind of like somewhat
Yeah.
trapped. But you see in your head the image of it, like its head kind of raising upwards, almost at attention.
Okay. I would give it the mental command to break free and come to this circle I just drew on the map. Kind of around that area.
Okay, and that it does. And you kind of see the sight of it, like it's almost like you have like this weird X-ray like vision on it, but it's just of the Guardian itself. So you can like visualize its movements, what it's currently doing, what it's interacting with. So you see it, like its limbs kind of contort back into its correct places. You see it kind of like leap off of a wall, landing down, and you see like little tiny, like very tiny minuscule dents in its front armor, and you kind of get the idea of like, oh shit, the goblins are attacking the Guardian. Oh boy. You get the idea that they don't really do much damage, but it's being attacked, and then you see the sight of it putting its hand forward and pushing something very large aside, probably a gate of some kind, or maybe a creature jumping in front of it. Whatever it is, it's probably not good. You're gonna have a lot of explaining to do when the goblins return.
I'm going to give it the command not to hurt any of the goblins as well.
Which it follows. It does. You don't see it attacking
Okay.
anybody. It's just simply if anything
I
gets in front of it,
think
it just moves it aside, and you
If
just
I
get the
remember
visual
correctly,
of it
Shield- Yeah.
just walking.
If I remember correctly, Shield Guardians repair themselves over time, right?
That they do. So you do see, like, as like the hours go by, like the small dents slowly begin to repair. All the damaged limbs of like it being worn down over however many years it had been strung up there slowly begin to reform as well. And yeah, after a couple hours or so of it traveling, it will eventually be back at its full potential.
Epic. Okay. I'm going to let them know, we're going to have a friend.
Alrighty.
Thought we already got all our friends.
It's okay.
Yeah.
We're going to have another friend join us from the goblins.
What?
All right.
You'll meet them
Okay.
shortly when we
This
get
is
there.
unusually cryptic for you.
Yeah, I want
Yeah.
it to be a surprise.
Did we ever figure out who was gonna wear that cloak?
Yeah,
You.
we
Was
We
it
didn't.
really?
No, you guys
Oh,
haven't
wait, we
flipped a
never
coin.
decided.
you guys never flipped the
It
coin.
was
I
between
thought-
You guys
Anastasia
never
or
flipped a
Vidar.
coin.
Do you guys want me to
Oh.
just figure it out? You
It was
want me to
either
just
Anna
roll
or-
for it?
It was Anna Everdar. Just flip a coin. Who wants
Yeah.
heads?
Yeah, just somebody flip a coin. I don't.
I have a
care.
coin
mean,
on
he
me
has-
right now, actually.
All right, Vaz will decide it then.
All right.
I'll call heads.
All right. Anna
I'll
has
do
heads.
tails.
Vidar has tails. Not that you had any other option, Vidar. I rolled heads. It's going to Anna.
Alrighty.
All right.
Anastasia,
Alright,
you now
go.
have a cloak of protection. You can add a +1 to all of your saving throws and your AC.
Hell. Yeah.
Let me know if you need help with the
Nice,
saving
nice,
throw thing. I
nice.
can mess with your character sheet to put that in for you.
It looks like I can just drag the cloak of protection in from the
Okay.
roll 20 stuff.
There
so
we
hopefully
go.
that just does it.
Yeah, it's a rather basic item, but it's still pretty good. Any +1s to anything is always good.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Alrighty.
All right.
So,
Well, if everybody's ready.
let's
We
do
should-
some math here. What path are you guys taking? Are you going the Dugan Soul path or the more direct path?
I kind of want to do the more direct path.
Let me go ahead and do.
They
some
may
of the
be
math
expecting
here.
us to go to the Dugan's Hole path. They probably have defenses facing that way more. Off the
So-
beaten path, they probably don't have as many defenses.
Right.
However, the scouts never returned to report on it, so this is all just an assumption.
4.5. Let me
If
just, let
you
me do some
want,
math real quick. 4.5.
If you want, you or I could do the scouting when we get there.
When we get close, you and I can do some scouting ahead, yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
You
so
know,
if you go the
visibility.
Dugan's Hole route, if you're leaving like first thing in the morning, you guys can get here by the end of your first day. And then you guys will get to the stronghold about midday on day 2 of travel. Or you guys can travel this way and you can get... Actually, if you're going from East Haven, you can get to the stronghold at the end of the day. So the more direct route would actually be somewhat quicker because it's 14 miles this way, and then probably up, 3 miles. Okay, so you'd probably get there like the next morning. So it would be quicker if you go the more direct route by like a couple of hours.
But
So it depends on what you guys want to do, though.
oh, there's no but. That's
How long would it
scary.
take the Shield Guardian to get over here?
That's a very good
30
question. I
31
have
miles.
no fucking clue. So yeah, 31
Actually-
miles. Let's see how fast it moves.
We could probably meet up.
can
It
with
doesn't
them
need
if
a
we go to
rest at all,
Dugan's
does
Hole.
it?
No,
No,
it
it
does
doesn't.
not need a rest, so it doesn't have to stop as much. So it can actually travel the full, like, I'd say...
It can go for 24
Let me
hours
check to
straight
see
without
how
resting.
fast it goes.
So,
Is it affected by inclement weather or terrain?
no.
Not
It's
really.
a construct. It doesn't care about the weather.
Okay, let me see here.
You don't know its feelings.
I've played one, actually, that did have feelings.
Damn.
You know.
Okay, yeah, so I'm gonna say with the fact that its limbs are very large and... because I think it is, like, a huge size creature. Let me check one more time.
I believe it's large sized.
Oh yeah, it is large. Okay, fair enough. So yeah, it's a very large automaton creature. I'm gonna say, given the fact that it doesn't need to rest and its limbs are very long, so like, it moves the same speed as you guys. Its movement speed is 30 feet, so it
It's able
travels
to
slightly
move
slower than
twice
you
as
guys
fast,
are.
though, because, well, twice as far in a given time because it doesn't have to stop to sleep.
Yeah, so I'm gonna say, yeah, from Karkolok.
If we go the Dugan's Hole, would we be able to meet up with it as we arrive there? Goodness
Maybe. I'm gonna
gracious.
say this is
She's
a
angry as
big.
hell.
This is a big guess. I'm gonna say, just because of its size alone, because you know its limbs probably move somewhat slow, but it can travel like a long distance and it doesn't need to rest. I'm gonna say it can travel 20 miles in a day,
Jesus.
and that's
Okay, and I
with
did
it
this
like.
the day before, so by the time we're leaving, it should be.
Actually, wait, no, I'm not, because you guys aren't.
Well, I thought someone was supposed
should
to provide a
be-
distraction, though.
Actually, no,
We
scratch
go
that,
right
because
It should be around that.
here.
because
We'd
you
have to
Which-
guys
go
are
that
going
way.
your
Where are
normal.
they?
So you guys are going your normal speed. So you guys aren't. I'm not even taking dashing into account. If this thing is dashing full sprint, which it doesn't need to stop doing, because if you dash for like
It doesn't get exhausted.
exactly, so I think honestly it could probably get to the fortress before you guys will.
Okay,
Like
I will
either
have it
either
wait-
path.
I will have it wait here for us then. We can go to Dugan's Hole, and we can probably go through the mountain ranges, get
I was about
above
to say,
the
wouldn't that take
entrance.
up more time than if
It
we
would
just
take up more time,
direct path?
but
It's a better entrance point for us.
it's a better entry point. They won't be expecting someone to have climbed or gone through the mountains like that.
And we meet up with the
Mountains
big
are
guy.
typically treacherous, so and we get to meet up with the big guy that you guys don't know about yet.
the big guy who's hopefully going to be a
And
part
where
of
are
the
Alright,
the people
distraction.
who
so
are supposed to be
let's-
doing the distraction? Like, where is
They're
that
drunk
guy?
in the tavern.
Yeah, so the goblins. So yeah, that's one thing. Yeah, the goblins, because they had to spend time in the town for a few days, and this is the first time they've actually been able to be in town without being chased off. they kind of wanted to, see the sights a little bit. It's kind of like if you just took a bunch of goblins and then sent them to Disney World. They're like, oh, I want to see everything. Let's take a look around. Let's see what the place is like. And then they got into a tavern where they could just get alcohol. Like, they
So we
give
don't
them
have
gold
the
and people will
distraction.
give them alcohol. Like, that stuff is like, that's foreign to them.
Well, we technically do have a distraction. It's just that there's a golem as part of it now.
Yeah, it's like
Well, 'cause,
plan
like, I
A is
guess I
now
could
out
do
the window.
something, but I
Now it's
have-
plan B.
I have no idea what I
No,
will pull out
I am
of
bringing that
my
shield
deck.
guardian with me. As long as the wearer of the amulet is within 5 feet of the shield guardian, they get +2 AC. I am going with the shield guardian.
But then we just have 3 goblins as the distraction.
But again, I can help with that, but I just don't know what I'll pull. I could pull a dragon or I could pull a fucking horse. I don't know.
Exactly, that's my fear, and I don't want to leave that to chance, so...
We could try to just sneak in without the distraction.
Well, I mean, the
could.
goblins weren't the only part of the distraction. We also had like
They were also
militiamen.
I
We also had.
The townspeople that they were wrestling up, but was that
Fucking
only the
mushroom.
recon people?
No, they had more. These guys were mercenaries hired by that one rich guy.
So we do still have like a small amount of people from 10 towns.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So that's something.
So we
Yeah.
told them all to meet us here in East Haven. So they're probably in the town square or something. Let's head there first.
We have to tell them what to do, huh?
Yep.
Mhm.
We're the commanding force of this.
Mm-hmm.
I hope
Hope
you
you guys
thought
like
it
giving
through.
orders.
Oh, no.
Glad
I
you
play
think you're commanding
music.
force.
I am not taking the role of a commander. I don't have the.
You think I want it?
You
Or
think
would-
you want me to?
Well,
Don't
you
worry,
and
I can
Vidar
do
are
this.
both good. You and Vidar are both good at inspiring people with your words.
Yeah,
So-
I'm inspiring. I'm not like, who's taking orders from the short lady?
I say Vidar be's the general. If anything, he can get people to fight.
I have a
play
little bit of
music,
experience
that's what I
with
do.
wrangling warriors.
Yeah, see? So I vote Vidar.
Then.
Get
Yeah,
on up
I
there,
don't-
champ.
I don't do no militia leading. I
She
just
slaps
kill
your ass on the way.
monsters. Oh my.
Normal bro behavior.
All right, so you guys go find those extra soldiers.
Fan art behavior.
Yeah, we'll find
Okay.
we'll find all the people who are
Yeah,
part of
we'll
the.
go.
I was like, is that a yes? No? What's happening? Okay.
Yes.
So, you
we'll
guys-
go to
Remember
town
right?
square.
Originally, we had some mercenaries, some town people who were like militia members who were just like, yeah, we'll fight, and then we had a group of people who were just gonna make noise.
Yeah,
Like-
we had a group of people who were just gonna make noise. I told them to make some instruments and make as much noise as they can when they get there.
Okay, so you go towards the town square, and you see waiting outside of town hall 8 individuals. You see 6 individuals, all with like their own individual dog sleds, armed with like swords and spears, ready to go. And then you see 2 other individuals, a little more meek, not as intimidating, holding these like leather-bound drums.
Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. them
They
to
look
make.
very out of the element. You like one of them is like
My
a small halfling fellow. The other one is like an older gentleman, human, and they're both kind of just looking around, like very, very confused.
We'll have these 2 wait on the sleds for when you guys flee.
All right, so you approach, I assume.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna clap the nervous looking drummers on the back. Y'all ready to save 10 towns?
No.
Well, this whole
Well-
plan hinges on being able to make as much noise as possible.
And you won't
So-
be the only musician out in the field, so how about we do some scales to shake the nerves out?
Scales on a drum.
Yeah, it's called Beat the Shit Out of It while you worry about what's gonna happen next, Alton. And we'll scream as loud as we can, because who knows what's gonna happen next. You gotta get it out now. You can't afford to have the shakes later.
the halfling fellow, like holding his drum, is like,
Correct.
Lady Huddle told me that. Oh my God.
Sorry. That was me with my violin.
Lady Huddle said that we might be running into dragons. Is that true? Are we fighting dragons?
Hopefully
There
not.
is
No,
a-
you're not fighting anyone. Hopefully, you
No.
won't have to fight a single person.
That's
There
not the
is
plan.
a construct dragon that the Durgar are building. We do not know if it is finished enough for them to be able to even use it. We're unlikely to actually have to fight anything dragon-like.
So we just make noise outside the front and we'll be okay?
Just lots of noise, yeah.
And then,
We're
you
gonna have
know,
the sleds
run.
ready to go for you to be able to flee as soon as the fighting starts. Well, by fighting starts, I mean by the time the Durgar try to send people to fight you.
Or, you know, start shooting at you, so keep an eye out for archery and whatnot. And
I take out the map as well. Okay, go ahead and continue.
I guess I don't know if it'll be important. It might not.
The two drummers look immediately more terrified now after you guys are talking to them. Like, we there's gonna be archers. We don't even get shields. Like nothing. Is there like an agreement, like in like a war agreement that they won't shoot
Does nobody-
unarmed combatants?
Does nobody else here have shields?
One of
We'll have to
the
commandeer some.
one of the militiamen come over and is like, we could probably get some more shields for them if you want.
Yeah.
Commandeer some shields from the smith.
For the
No
good of the
worries.
people, they better not charge, or I'll have a word with them. But
We can pay them after we save 10 towns.
oh my dead body, we're saving their lives. That's the least they could do.
We're paying them by saving their lives.
What?
The taller drummer's like, wait, you guys are getting paid?
No.
No.
No!
Oh, okay,
Not
okay.
really.
Sorry. I didn't know. Sorry.
And this is important for everybody to hear because So I have this, and she pulls out, or well, rather than out, she pulls a leather pouch off of her belt. It's this very fancy-looking satchel that has some leather embossment on both sides, but she doesn't linger on that too long because she opens it up and she pulls out the cards. So, if y'all see something pop up on the field just out of nowhere, could be something really small, could be like a couple of fellas in some armor, could be a dragon or a giant or a... Frankly, I don't know, but
Something
just
that
want you
pops
to-
out of thin air.
I just want y'all to know you don't gotta be scared, because it ain't real. I'm just hoping I can summon something big enough to give y'all at least a little bit of a head start at an escape.
Okay.
That makes a lot more
She
sense
used
than
this-
just some stuff that's happened before.
She used this
Alright.
thing when we ran into a dragon out in the wilds and summoned a giant, and that actually saved our lives.
Oh wow.
Well-
That's impressive.
Yeah.
I see
It's
why
the
I
least
see why
that
they
the
sent
old
you
man
guys to
knows,
be
man.
in charge of this. I'm sorry. I've never met adventurers before.
You can join
Neither
our fan
have I.
club after we're done.
Oh boy.
We're taking applications.
I'll cut it out.
I'm-
Does this guy
with-
have like
with
ice
all-
cream swirly hair going up, like kind of like the adoring fan from?
Not really. He's got like
champion of the arena.
he's got like shortish brown hair that's kind of sticking out of his like long hooded parka that he's wearing. He's not really him and his other drummer buddy neither of them are wearing armor of any kind. They're just wearing their cold weather clothing. You get the idea, the fact that the halfling mentioned Lady Huddle. These guys are probably from Lonelywood.
Okay.
Is it Nimsy Huddle is the speaker from Lonelywood up there? So she was the halfling woman that suggested the music idea, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I said we should make as much noise as possible, and she mentioned music.
Actually, music. Holy shit.
Actually, it might have been the speaker of Bremen, because I think it went along the lines of like, is there a way we can get some instruments? And he went, it's like, we can make some.
Yeah.
I think it went along those lines.
What are you? What? Barky dog.
Dogs do be.
Hi. She just jumped on me. Hi. Hello. You're being silly.
All right.
Huh?
With that, though, I think you guys are ready to go. Anything else you guys like to take care of before you head on out? You got
Nope.
all the folks. So right now,
I got 20 more minutes.
yeah. So the band that you guys are going to be traveling with, it is going to be the 5 of you. Are you bringing Yosef and Krubo along?
I don't
Yeah.
know about bringing
It would
Krubo
probably-
inside.
Kubo
It
has her
would probably
potions.
be a good idea, since we're going inside, it might be a good idea to have, wait, hold on. What was his name again?
Yosef and Kruba.
Yosef, thank you. It was literally just said and I lost it.
Yeah,
It might be a good idea to
Yosef
have
is definitely
Yosef
coming
be
along
in
with you
charge
guys.
of the. It might be a good idea if we have Yosef lead the group that's outside to help them escape.
To actually organize a retreat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I trust him. He's very capable.
Yeah, and I believe since he was involved in a rebellion, Yosef, you have experience giving orders to troops.
That I do.
Can we trust you to lead these men to safety after we infiltrate?
You have my word.
All right. Yosef will be in charge then.
And then I would say at this point, as you guys are all having this conversation, you see Krubo kind of rushing up with all of his gear on his back, his armor already ready to go, with a what looks to be a haphazardly made short sword at its side. I'm coming too.
It might be
All
a good
right.
idea to have Krubo be with Yosef as well. If anybody gets hurt on the retreat, he can help heal them.
Well, I want to be on the front lines with you guys. I want to make sure you
Guys-
guys get in there nice and okay.
What if you just stay back and watch over your own people? You know, priorities.
They have no healer, Krubo.
Well, if everything goes according to plan, we won't need one.
That's the thing about plans, though, buddy. They often don't. And
We're
we
gonna
have
need a backup
Fawn.
plan.
It will be all right. He's the best little healer around. But these people, they need you.
Krubo, if I didn't think you were capable, then I wouldn't have you come at all. I want you to be with the other group because they're gonna need you.
And someone needs to keep an eye on Yosef, too.
He kind of looks like very disappointed. All right,
Aw.
fine.
Sorry, buddy. It happens. That was actually really mean to say. Fuck.
Give him a pat on the head.
There. Maybe Krubo can go and Fawn will stay.
Damn you, Adrock!
No, Fawn, we need you.
We're doing the most dangerous part. We need the actual healer.
Fawn is scared.
He kind of like is like looking down at the ground, like I
Cast
can
heroism on yourself.
I could do more than heal, you know.
You know what? Listen. I think the little guy can handle himself. He doesn't have to be on the front lines. I think it might as well just take him with him. Fawn will be worrying his little head off if we don't have him with us.
Fawn's important to this mission. I can't have him running off. Alright.
And we can't necessarily have him being distracted by worry either.
You can come on the condition that Fawn has to wear a leash attached to Anna.
No, you know what? Olsen? Let's have both Krubo and Fawn have Anna in charge of them.
What?
Let's have Anna in charge
What?
of Krubo and Fawn.
I swear the only one that Fawn listens to is you, Anna.
Because I ask instead of tell.
I'm gonna get stabbed a lot, aren't I?
Probably.
Yeah.
Where,
Then I'm
where,
sure
where
I'll
are
be
we?
mauled by some horrifying monster.
Can I just say though, I think Krubo made that sword. Can we like maybe get something that won't fall apart?
He can have one of my extra short swords. I can fight with just a short bow in there.
I don't know. Does it look like the sword looks like it's like poorly
Fair
made?
enough. Yeah. Does it?
Roll. Let's see. What would that be?
Just like in comparison to what we have.
Roll an investigation check.
Okay, those are easy. I say.
Where are we exactly, by the way? I need to know.
Okay, yeah.
Where are we
We're in the
exactly?
town square.
Yeah, you guys are in the town square.
Okay, okay.
I will
bad.
say,
Pretty good.
Jesus, Anna.
looking at his sword, it's very interesting because it looks to be like one of the the weapons that the goblins had used before. Like you look at the other two, the goblins with the wargs, they also have some rather like crude looking equipment on them. But his sword kind of looks different. I'll say, especially Anna, you notice with a natural 20, it looks like he had customized his weapon. Like he had taken this like really crude looking sword and he had somehow, like, you not having any blacksmithing or crafting expertise, you know, just by looking at this, like, he somehow, like, hollowed out the blade and, like, entered, like, tiny little digits where, like, kind of, like, in little increments where the bladed side is. It's like a one-sided blade. So there's, like, one edge, one side with an edge, one side without. And looking at this whole thing, you see like with these little holes divot in there, and then you see like the pommel is missing, and then it clicks in your head. Oh God, did he build a poison sword?
Awesome! An injector blade!
Yeah, basically
You know
like
what?
a slashing injector blade. Like it looks
Yeah, sure,
horrifying.
let's
It looks like something out of a horror film. Like it is crude. It is like rusted. Like some of the blade is like deteriorated.
Oh my
like,
god!
with a nat
purposely gonna
20,
give them tetanus.
with a nat 20, you get the idea with his alchemist background. This blade might be able to do acid damage. Just from the deterioration from the blade alone, because that's not like aged rust. That's like
If the poison
decay.
doesn't kill them, the tetanus will.
Yeah. Like you both
You know,
roll
I'm
high
starting
enough,
to
or like
like-
you look at this as like, oh God, if he hits somebody with this, like they're not gonna be okay. Like it doesn't matter if they live or not. Like they're gonna need numerous doctors.
You know what? I kind
I'll
of
give him a
love.
friendly shoulder punch.
You know,
Look at
I
you.
approve.
That is
Qua-
evil.
approve.
I love it.
Qua
Don't
approve
say
of the
evil,
blade.
it's creative.
I mean, it won't last very long, but he'll get the job done at least.
It's just the first generation.
I don't have a lot of combat experience, so I kind of have to make up for it, you know? Like, I might not be able to land a lot of my hits, but what I do, you might lose a limb.
You might
Warn
lose
that
a
little
limb
fella.
because it'll have to be removed for you to be able to survive.
Exactly.
Why
Right
would
on the head.
Oh, trust me, I tested this out on some wood earlier. It can't cut through anything, but the acid will.
Oh, don't worry. If you lose a limb, my little buddy here can eat it up. By the way, I named him while you guys were sleeping.
What's his name?
Damn.
I hope it's Pancake.
It's the Nubby.
Nubby?
Nubby.
Hey, that's adorable.
Nubby.
Nubby.
Oh, I love him. I love him. Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
All right. I
You're
think
gonna get him excited.
I think we're ready to go then.
Okay.
Anna, try not to get
Alright,
him.
what
try not to get
path
Nubby
are you
excited.
guys
He'll
going down? Are you
terrorize-
going the Dugan's Hole way, or are you going the direct route?
We'll go the Dugan's Hole way. That way, in case anything happens to these guys, we don't have to worry about having been split off from them. We're gonna make a camp in that pink area. Once we get to it, where we're meeting the Shield Guardian,
And from there, we will go through the mountains while they set up the distraction. When the distraction begins, we will begin our infiltration.
Alrighty. Ah,
Oh my god.
the sled dogs get excited.
Did they bring us our dog? No, I'm kidding.
No, he's safe.
He's safe in Bryn Shander.
All right.
The
All
last
right.
bastion of hope.
You guys
Let us begin travel.
begin your travel indeed. You travel along the eastway, turning south of the crossroad. Are you traveling through Goodmead, or are you stopping there for anything?
We're traveling through.
Okay.
I don't
We
think
can stop
need
for
it.
a drink if we live.
Yeah, on the way
Alright.
back.
Yo,
Hey,
if we
by
live
the
too,
way-
I'm buying that in.
By the way, you said that the mead hall lady was like kind of a leader of this place, kind of.
Of Goodmead?
Yeah.
She was up for
like
the
an unelected
election.
leader.
The election has not taken place. They delayed it because of the impending invasion. So
Okay.
they basically took the election and they put it on hold. So currently no one is the speaker of Goodmead.
Okay.
But yeah,
Should help
you
with their
travel through
Echo's
Goodmead and you
election
make your
campaign.
way into Dugan's Hole. I don't believe any of you have been in Dugan's Hole yet. You travel through
I
this
don't think so.
really small
We have not
town.
traveled to Dugan's Hole yet, no.
Dugan's Hole is very small. Is the smallest and most insular of all the 10 towns.
Leather armor can be pretty easily worn.
Judging off of some of the rumors that you heard, because you probably heard some, talked to some folks before going through that town, getting an idea of the place. There are two things that you kind of got from the information that you have gathered about Dugan's Hole. One, they are not typically fond of visitors, so you kind of get the idea of okay, we should probably get through as quick as possible. And the Dugan's Hole is also is notorious for its rampant inbreeding.
Oh,
boy.
okay.
So,
Oh, well, we found Alabama.
so a lot of the folks there have some deformities, like
Any fish-looking people?
misshapen ears,
What?
slightly pointed
Is this
teeth.
Innsmouth? They're right on the lake of the Redwaters, so
And this is they wrote this in the book.
This
They
is
were like,
the-
you
this
know
is-
what will
this
be
is indeed
cool?
part of the book.
Inbreeding.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
You know what? We'll
That's
have
what would be a
Alabama.
fun mystery in
Dugan's
this
Hole
town.
getting filled by Dugan's dad.
By Dugan's dad and
No.
Dugan's dad and Dugan's.
It is a
That's
yeah,
what they call
hi
it,
there.
Dugan
We're
It's
Hole.
traveling
probably-
through town. What's your name? My name's Dugan. What's his name? Dugan. What about her? Dugan. What the fuck?
it is out of
What
all
is
of
that?
10
He's
towns,
Carl.
it is the one place you really don't want to stay in. So yeah,
Yeah.
you guys kind of travel through. There's nothing
You're
really
gonna
of
get
note
cracked
here
here.
that's going to be delaying you or
Maybe
anything
10
like that.
towns deserves to become 9 towns.
Yeah, you know,
I'm just
If you
saying.
guys are willing to, I can get rid of all the evidence.
What are we really losing? You know?
So you pass
I mean, I'm
through
just-
Dugan's Hole as quickly as possible, and you travel south along the Red Waters, past the river known as the Red Run, and along the mountain pass, and you make it
Can I?
here at the end of the night. You were saying, Fawn?
After we set camp, I want to say it's in character stuff.
Do we meet up with
Okay.
the Shield Guardian here, or will we meet up with them over here? 'Cause it's probably already over
Well, it's
here.
funny you mentioned that. So as you guys are getting towards the part of Flaw, I'm gonna move your token so I can see the mountain a little better.
Yeah, my bad.
As you are getting to a portion where the mountain slowly begins to curve and the pass goes eastward, you stop for the night near the edge of the woods there. The group, currently, it is the 5 of you. It is Yosef, it is Krubo, it is Izabai with her 2 goblins with their wargs. Izabai also has her own warg that she rides on. as well
Wargame
as
Warg face.
6 militiamen and 2 drummers, all of which have their own forms of transportation. So in total, you guys have 18. If I'm doing the math right, you have 18 people in your party.
Holy shit.
So as you stop for the night, you look at this point where the path curves, and you notice something strange. You look towards the edge of the woods there, and you see like a couple trees that have been knocked down, and you see very large, deep footprints, or what look to be footprints, like a large trail that is making its way eastward.
Okay, guys.
Y'all don't need-
terrifying.
Given that,
I
Alton,
promise I
given
didn't
that
get
you
that.
know what it is, you don't need to roll anything to know what made these tracks. You know exactly what made these tracks. And you can
Looks
detect...
like my new friend beat us here, guys.
You can actually detect
Your new friend
the,
is huge.
Oh yeah.
You can actually detect,
Big guy.
because you are attuned, you can detect the location. It is currently right here. It is still walking. It is slowly making its way through
I give it the command
the
now
low
to
ends of
hold
the
its
mountain.
position.
All right. With that being said, it stops. I'm gonna... Can I move this? I can. No? Where'd it go? Oh, no.
You made it
It
smaller.
became really
Why
small.
why am I adjusting the size? I want to move it. I selected move. Game. Game.
How about
Thank
that?
you.
There you
Okay,
go.
I don't know why I can't move it. I'm the DM. I should be able to move everything.
That's so strange.
That's so weird. Okay.
I also give it a secondary command. If anything tries to move it from that position by force, to defend itself.
Okay. Now here's the next question: is you guys are hunkering down for the night. Do you guys take the watches, or do you trust any of your allies to take a couple watches?
I take one. I take the first one.
Okay.
I'll take the second one.
Who
I
wants to take...
cast alarm on the campsite.
Okay.
I need to remember to
You can
actually use it because I
only-
took it at the start of the campaign.
With how many people are in your group, I think you can only cast alarm on half of the campsite. So I think it's only a certain
What if we
Let
just
me-
all
let
camp
me
really
check
close
certain
together?
size. I could be
Let me
wrong.
check the. Let me check
If not,
the
that's fine.
area.
Who wants to take the third watch?
The area is
20
I
foot
forgot
cubes.
that I want
Yeah.
to say something.
a 20-foot cube.
You'll need a
so,
little
yeah.
more space then, yeah. So you can get like 60% of the camp. Fawn, you had something to say.
Uh, yeah. Where is Vidar right now?
Oh,
I only have 3 more minutes left, guys. By the way,
Yep.
so
We'll be short. We'll be short, I think.
I'm making my tent up. I'm putting it up. Chilling with Yoga Boar.
I'll be helping put up tents as well, just to make everything go faster.
don't chill in the snow. You should warm in with Yoga Bar instead.
Shush.
How Vidar?
Hi, little guy.
With Fawn has been very scared lately. And Fawn wanted to ask Vidar something.
Go ahead. Scary times.
So
I understand.
Fawn was thinking. Fawn and Vidar used to speak a lot more often, and Fawn misses that. Does Vidar not like Fawn anymore?
Oh, little guy. It's not that. Just we've had a lot of stuff happening. I haven't made the proper amount of time. Sorry.
Hmm.
Yeah, I've never stopped liking.
Oh, okay. If Vidar says so. Fawn is sorry if Fawn did anything wrong.
You're all right. Nervous for the upcoming fight?
Your mic is cutting off.
I think you can figure out what
Are
he
you-
said though.
Are you nervous for
I
the
didn't.
upcoming fight?
Yeah, Fawn is very scared.
Be okay. Well, we can hope it's okay. But, you know, just use what you can do, protect those you care about, and hopefully we make it out alive.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Vidar.
No problem, little guy. Sleep well, okay? You're gonna need all the rest for tomorrow.
Okay. Goodbye for now.
Night, little guy.
That's it.
All right. And with that, you guys all begin hunkering down for the evening, and I will go ahead and just skip over the watch for the night. You guys all begin taking your watches, and you are lucky enough to not run into anything over the night. I don't normally do this, even if there isn't anything there, but for tonight, since we are running a little low on time, we will pick this up next time as you guys begin awakening upon the day of the invasion. So, thank you everybody that's watching at home for sticking around with us for this long. It's been really fun. How did you guys enjoy the session?
It was fun. A lot of prep, but like
It was a lot.
It was
A lot of
prep.
fun.
we're
It'll
gonna be
worth it,
ready.
though.
We're gonna be ready for the next one.
Absolutely.
Also, I'm gonna put one last thing in here. Why is there two Altons?
Alton.
Alton.
Oh wow.
Because when
First
you do
name,
the slash
Alton.
me,
Last
Oh,
name,
I
it
typed
starts
Alton.
with your
I
name.
typed Alton in it. Oops. Okay, there's only supposed to be one Alton.
Alrighty. So we're gonna go ahead and wrap this up for tonight. Again, thank you everybody that decided to hop in and watch our fun little D&D shenanigans. We will be back next time at 4 p.m. Eastern next Saturday, if everything goes according to plan. And next week, these guys will be making their assault on the the Sunblight Stronghold. It's gonna be a lot of fun. We are gonna go ahead and find somebody to raid here. Who we got? Anybody also playing D&D? Let's see here. Let's see here.
Alright, I gotta get going, guys.
Yeah, no worries, dude.
Fun times.
See you later.
Bye.
Indeed.
Boy.
See you tomorrow, Laco.
See you, dude.
Sounds like a threat.
I'll see you
is.
tomorrow.
Wild.
It is.
Wild.
He's the only one inside the dungeon right now. Everyone else is
Yeah.
outside.
Yeah.
Also, Alton, don't worry about it. Nobody's just, wanting to play.
I am covered in slobber in a freezing cold environment. I'm going to die.
Sounds like you would.
Stuff him in the box. Stuff him
Stuff
in the
him in the
box.
box.
Okay, bye guys.
Alright, see you, dude. Alright, let's
like how-
see.
He
I
went
like
away
how-
because we stuffed him in the box.
I seriously love how how aggressive Ari was when seeing Nubby for the first time. He was just like, "No way in fuck that came out of you." Like, holy damn.
Dude, so there's there's no way. I'm sorry, there's no way.
Dang it, the person I was gonna raid just went offline. Fuck.
Oh
Oh my
shit.
god.
God damn it, I gotta find somebody else. Fuck. Ah.
I mean,
F.
Seb's still
Eh.
streaming. He's gonna be streaming for 72 hours straight. 'cause
Oh
he's
god,
gonna-
yeah, I
What?
heard about that.
72 hours?
Yeah, he's a little
Mhm.
bit of an idiot, but he's going on 72 hours straight for a stream.
Let's
Like
do...
no sleep?
I don't believe he's getting sleep.
No, with
He's
sleep.
gonna
with sleep.
end up falling asleep.
No, he is with sleep. I'm quite sure.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I would hope so, because you don't want to do it in like an unhealthy
Oh, you know what?
way,
I don't think I've rated this person yet. Let's go ahead and do that.
I can't wait for the fucking dungeon, man.
It's
Yeah.
gonna be hype.
Let me go ahead and put the raid message in real quick.
Oh,
you
also,
know-
Wako.
Yes.
I found a anime that actually reminds me of your campaign because it kept leaving me off on fucking cliffhanger.
You know, Locker reminds me of a girl I knew in elementary school who was writing a book where every chapter was a page and every chapter ended on a cliffhanger.
That's fucking annoying.
It was hilarious, is what it was.
All right, we are. Let me make sure this is right. Yes. All right, we are gonna go ahead and raid. Hey Salve, another VTuber. Looks like they're playing D&D with chat. Looks like something that they're doing called the Carnival of Terror. Trigger warning, clowns. Oh boy. That looks like a lot of fun. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and raid
does
Soule
Ann-
then. You guys use that D&D raid message in the chat, blow it up. Enjoy the stream, show the Salve some love. As always, be respectful, and I will see you guys next time. You can see me tomorrow at 2 p.m. or 2:30 p.m. Eastern on my boy Vazric's channel. Just look up twitch.tv/Vazric and you will find that there. And yeah, I will see you guys next time on Escape from Eisjung. Bye-bye!
Bye-bye!